Hello and welcome back to the Misfits Podcast, rated 5 stars on iTunes by Caucasian Midget.
Oh.
She says, I knit to this podcast. Highly recommend. Very entertaining.
Well, at least you're Caucasian.
I think this person genuinely is a midget as well, because their name was like Mini Caucasian Gal.
Oh. I was going to say, how could you assume their gender?
Well, it said gal, you know.
Yeah.
But Caucasian Midget was the subtitle, and it was just more funny to say that. So, thanks, thanks, Caucasian Girl.
Hey,
who
can
was
you
also a
come
midget.
visit Melbourne so we can like play darts with you? Like throw her.
Throw her at a
like
dartboard.
Wolf of Wall
Dartboard.
Street, where they like take them
Yeah.
and just... That'd be fun.
Well, they
yeah.
cover them with
bowling.
Velcro.
Guys,
They're designed for that shit. They're like aerodynamic, right?
Yeah.
What,
probably.
midgets?
That's a bit from the movie. I don't know.
Can we even put this on the show?
Hey,
We're about to find out.
Either way, I'm joined today by my co-host, Toby on the telly.
Hi, it's my month.
Yeah, Pride Month.
Time of the month or just
Gang,
the
gang.
month in general?
I'm not even proud though.
If you're gay, turn up. Also joined by Swagger Sauce.
Whoa.
And, well, Swagger Sauce is actually
Wait,
on...
why the fuck are you wearing the headphones? How do you hear us talking it?
He didn't. That was the joke. And there goes the easel as well.
Easel.
Hello.
That's where it's at.
To our audio listeners, Swagger he's actually on camera for the
Hi.
first time on the YouTube podcast. And this is just totally epic. Pride Month is wild. Turn up.
Yeah,
And
skirt, skirt.
also joined by Big Boy Matt.
Yo, what'd it do?
If you're wondering what that cluttering is, Swagger knocked over his easel, which he has in front of him there. What are you going to do with that easel there, buddy? That little
I'm going to paint a picture.
picture you say?
Yes, a painting.
Any ideas on what it's going to be?
Probably a little landscape. Just something to draw, you know?
That's lit. Guys, if you couldn't tell from the title alone, we're on edibles.
Also, Mason and Jay aren't here.
Mason and Jay aren't here, but no one really cares about
who
that.
cares?
Toby is not on edibles.
I'm not on edibles.
However, if you support us on Patreon, you will have seen the behind-the-scenes footage, the beginning of this episode, and you would have seen us consume a couple of those cookies right there, which
Right.
apparently are...
These are not
It's
edibles,
only-
YouTube. This is just a standard cookie, and don't demonetize
Yeah.
us.
If
The
you-
animals
you'd
just
only
looked
see-
like the cookie.
Yeah, you'd only see it if you're on Patreon, because like right now you just see me picking up a blur and eating it. So
Okay, well,
on Patreon you see
We're
that.
blurring the cookie.
we're not blurring the cookie. They're literally just cookies, guys. YouTube isn't going to demonetize us,
It's just a nice Anzac biscuit.
just like Grandma used to
Yummy.
make.
Hey, could you turn me down?
No, we only turn up.
Well, there you go.
Okay,
It's
cool.
fine.
All right, well, here we are. We just consumed some edibles about 10 minutes ago, so they're probably going to kick in maybe in 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes around.
I took 2. These are apparently... apparently, the number we were told before the started was 200 mgs,
Which is a lie.
which is way too much.
Well, okay.
But
he said that it is like the stuff that he already made for us.
Yeah.
And that stuff was fine. I reckon what happened was he just... I reckon last time he made them, or the other times that he has made them, he just estimated it way too low. Because that's what he said.
Yeah,
he said
but-
it turns out that they're way higher.
Yeah, but
Wait,
that
look.
happened before, and then we had another batch, and we had those before the Fiji flight. Like I had one of those, and I was like conked out on the entire
who
flight
knows?
there.
These aren't like LA pristine
Yeah, no, they're-
legal edibles.
Right.
These are like made by some guy.
Made by grandma with love.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick
Give
them
her
up.
credit.
It's a family business, and like literally, you don't really know how evenly spread
That's actually a good point.
the marijuana is on these biscuits. I took 2 of these, and I could just be on
You
my
could
way.
die.
I could die. I could be gone. Like this could be the one. Here's hoping.
Woo, let's go, baby.
But guys, either way, we are on edibles, and just before we get fucked up, I want to address a couple of serious things. First of all, we have to thank everyone who's supported us so far on Patreon.
Crazy support.
It
Thank
has
you so
been
much.
nuts. Like we did not expect that many people to just turn the fuck up for Pride Month, dude.
Yeah, that's why.
Hell yeah.
That's the only reason. They're
And,
going to stop after Pride Month.
Yeah, if you want to support us, the link is there in the description. It's totally optional, obviously. But yeah, I mean, we've been just blown away by the support that we've gotten so far, and it's obviously going to go a very long way in helping us make the kind of content we want to make. There are a couple comments that were confused as to why we were making them, making a Patreon. Maybe they were under the impression that it was a bit of a sellout move. The fact is, guys, is that this shit's expensive as a motherfucker to run.
Yeah.
We have full-time employees that we're hiring. We're trying to like build a proper company here and really make some shit happen. And so we decided to make the Patreon as a way for you guys to help us if you want to. You obviously don't have to. And in return, we give you a little bit of extra content here and there. You know what I'm saying?
And the Patreon will be a good way to show like what actually does happen behind the scenes, so you can see exactly where your money is going. and see like
Yeah.
some of the
Right.
stuff.
100%. I mean, we got really big plans for Misfits, and we're only just getting started. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously totally optional, and yeah, like it's,
none of that money goes into our pockets. It's all either reduced. Oh, dude, the edibles are already
I feel like
kinda
they're
hitting.
kicking in, right? I'm
Yeah.
big time like freaking
We just
out.
ate
I
before
also
this,
have
so
a
it's gonna
bottle
be
of
like.
guava just fucking cradling my lips.
But yeah, guys,
Yeah, this
It's
all,
going-
it's,
you want me to
it's
read it?
going back into
read my notes that I took down.
Thank God he stays sober.
Yeah, so I mean, with the Patreon for
sorry.
$5, we made it so that the lowest tier was the one that gave you the most stuff, because we wanted it so that the Patreon was accessible to anyone. So we didn't want it to be that you had to go for the highest tier in order to get the stuff that you wanted. We tried to make it so that most of the stuff that people would want was acquired in the first tier.
Which is $5.
Yeah, $5.
$5.
And you get early podcast access, you get longer podcasts. That the Patreon people just had 15, 20 minutes there of us setting up the podcast and just chatting before we actually started it.
And it's not like we're like taking away content from the other viewers who decide not to pledge, which is obviously totally fine. We're just decided to do extra shit for the patrons. That's really what it is. It's not like we're like, oh, we'll hide this clip for patrons only. It's like, oh, let's record some extra shit for Patreon, or let's show them the 30 minutes of rambling that always happens before the podcast, like little extra shit like that.
So I mean, the content that we have been making isn't going to change for in a negative way for anyone that doesn't sign up to the Patreon. If anything, this Patreon is going to allow us to make that content substantially
If anything,
better.
more content too for people that aren't part of the Patreon too.
Yeah, so I mean, even if you don't support the Patreon, that you will potentially see some benefits out of the Patreon being made anyway.
100%.
And I totally understand some people can't support us monetarily, some people don't want to. That's totally understandable, and there are people that want to, and now there's a
100%.
platform for them to do so.
We don't expect everyone to give us money on Patreon.
Yeah.
We just, knew that there were some crazy motherfuckers that would want some bonus content. And so like, why not give them a platform to do that and to support us and allow us to make bigger and better things happen and make sure that we can actually afford to pay the people that we're hiring.
Yeah. Hire the employees.
Because, just expenses really do just fucking rack up like a motherfucker. Like, mad respect to
Running this shit is hella expensive.
it's hella expensive. It's crazy shit.
And we've noticed some comments from people on the YouTube podcast saying stuff like our set for the podcast is a bit shit, which we know. And
we got lights now though. It's a bit of an upgrade, eh?
we're trying to make it better, but I mean, even making a set, even something as simple as making a set can end up costing so much money.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, we just want to make everything as well as we can, and the Patreon is allowing us to do that without having to worry.
So yeah, it's lit, and you guys don't have to worry either. Turn up for Patreon, guys.
Yeah,
And Pride
turn
Month.
up.
Oh yeah.
Also, of course, as always, brought to you by gsups.gg, code Misfits. I've got some in my cup right now.
We all have some in our cups.
It's probably
right now.
not a good combo to be doing with edibles, but I'm doing it anyway because
Nah, it's a fantastic
You're-
combo.
you're-
because
you're
Game of Subs
insane.
goes with anything.
You're a nut. You're fucking crazy. You're a
Mad
lunatic.
lad.
why are you saying these things?
You're fucking. Sorry.
Okay, well, thank you for that outburst,
Hey,
Swagger.
dude. Anytime. I'm here all night.
Swagger
Yeah.
has begun his painting.
this already.
Pride Month. Respect.
White streaks, nice.
Toby, please help.
Okay.
We're gonna be saying that a lot. I think.
what have you guys been up to this week? Anything
All right.
interesting?
Here's something interesting, actually edible related. I took edibles on Friday with Ryan. I went to Ryan's house, and Sam was there as well, and Chris and a few other people. And I was like, whatever, it's a Friday night, let's get lit. You know what I'm saying? So I took a couple of these candies from LA. Don't ask how we got them here. Definitely didn't like illegally smuggle them or anything like that. That would be
Of course
stupid.
not. It's fucked up.
That did not happen.
horrible, yeah, no.
And will never happen.
Never do something like
But
that.
regardless, I took these edibles, which I am now believing to understand was a significantly lower dosage than what I just took before this podcast, which will be interesting, I'm sure, as this thing progresses. But one thing I remember from that night, besides me just being couch locked, was at one point we had to go in Sam's car for a drive. And Sam has this. What kind of car does Sam have?
BRZ.
Yeah.
Subaru BRZ.
A Subaru.
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 If you're
Subaru.
BRZ. It's the kind of car that just looks kind of dangerous. Not in the sense that it's a bad car, but in the sense that, like, Sam's a bad boy, and he's driving
Right.
this
You
Look at
blacked
that, you're
out
like, that looks like a lot of fun, but a lot of danger.
The term is hot boy.
hot boy.
Sam's
boy,
a
yeah,
hot
yeah.
boy.
He's a hot boy and he's driving a hot car. Okay.
Yeah.
And I get in the Subaru and you know, I'm on edibles, and Sam's just driving, and he's going skirt around the corner and shit.
Yeah, Sunset Sam.
We were going to get money from an ATM. The entire way to the ATM, I was in a panic. I was literally like, I couldn't
Wait, were
breathe.
you in the front seat
I was
or
in
were
the
you in
front
the
seat.
back seat?
I was in the front seat.
Okay.
And Sam was just fanging around. He probably wasn't even driving that recklessly, but to me, it felt like I was on a roller coaster.
It is
It is Sam.
Sam, you know, it's like I don't know. It felt like I was in the scene of a movie, or better yet, in the scene of a
Like an action chase scene or some shit.
No, it was more like in the scene of a like TV commercial against, you know, driving with your friends, like while high. He wasn't high, but I was. I felt like I was in a commercial.
You know those TV commercials where you and your friends are high and you're driving against each other.
I hate it. I hate
like,
it.
Royce, bro.
No, like in New Zealand, we have like drug driving commercials.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I
which
know what
like
you mean.
Sam
Yeah.
wasn't high, so like it was
Yeah.
safe. But I felt like I was in one of those commercials,
Safe.
and that we were about to like roll the car or something.
Don't you
Yeah.
hate it when you're like stoned and you feel every single bump and acceleration of a car like it's an extension of your body?
It was crazy.
It trips me the fuck out every single time. Riding in your fucking Tesla stoned is a trip.
Yeah.
That's why race car drivers always smoke weed before a race.
Really?
Smart.
Wait, dude.
No. Well, they might. I don't know, but I doubt it.
But yeah, on the entire way there, I was on a panic. But on the way back, just something clicked, and I just suddenly went from this being in a terrifying movie to just being in this pog ass fucking movie. And like this music was on, and I felt like I was in a video game, just fucking scared, you know. And he was like trying to like drift it and make the tires skid, and I was like, oh my god, you know, if I die, like it's lit, I don't even care.
Don't
Like,
worry, we'll turn you into a car guy soon enough.
I don't know. I felt the appreciation. I kind of understood what you guys kind of, I don't know, get out of being car guys.
Yeah,
And I was like, damn, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, I've never been into cars. Never really enjoyed
Neither have I.
them.
Yeah.
I can understand it though. I can appreciate it. I get like
I feel like
fixated on.
as far as like, I mean, I guess I don't know if hobby is the right word, but as far as like hobbies go, car hobbies and stuff, that's a pretty big percentage of people. I
Yeah.
feel like there's a lot of people are into cars.
I'd feel like at least like over half the population is like wouldn't be like
Has
into cars,
at
but at
least
least could
some
respect it, you know?
interest
Like,
in-
oh,
yeah.
look, a Lambo, you know, that's fucking sick. I'd love to have something like that someday, you know?
Yeah,
Well-
cars, they just look attractive, I think, will just interest people no matter if they're into cars or not. I see car people as like the
My
kind
weird
of
obsession.
guys that are like, I could take an engine apart 8 different ways and put it back together 9 different ways.
There's different levels of being a
You
car guy.
sound like
Obviously.
the people in the car community that are like, you're not a car guy unless you know how to rebuild
Oh,
an
the
engine.
gatekeeping bro culture. The
Yeah,
car
but
guys.
there's that sort of shit in every fucking hobby.
Yeah, any hobby you go to.
There's this great channel on YouTube, which you guys probably know, where this guy is obviously a car guy himself, but he goes to like meetups, like car meetups, and just like looks at people's cars and goes, "That's not a real Subaru." And like
Wait,
talks-
you're talking regular car reviews?
your regular car reviews.
Yeah. See, that's the one I was telling you, Toby. You need to watch them. They're so good.
I watched one of them recently, actually.
It's
Do you,
really,
you gotta watch the Miata one.
it's
Yeah,
really
it was.
funny. He basically is just sarcastic the entire time.
the best Subaru
Yeah.
because Subaru has a vent intake or some shit like that.
And it's just 10 minutes of him like being sarcastic about cars. But you know, obviously he's a big fan himself. He's just taking the piss out of the culture.
Yeah.
I get it, dude. Like I got fixated for a few months on like watches. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's exactly the same thing. You know, like you just get into like the intricacies of this kind of like beautiful piece of machinery.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, it's so cool. And you start looking at all the different kinds and you get into how it works and you're just fascinated by it. You know, eventually I think I kind of dipped away from that interest. Although watches do still, you know, I still find them interesting.
You can like
Yeah.
appreciate a good watch.
I can
if you see
appreciate
it.
a good
Yeah.
watch, you know, like obviously any high-end watch is ridiculously expensive. You're getting into like tens and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars even, but
they can be over millions.
over
It's
a million.
crazy.
They're crazy. Like, yeah, but watches are just epic.
I must say, like, once I've got a supercar, which is like, okay, that sounds super crazy, right? But here's the thing, it's since I was like a child, like a toddler almost, I've been obsessed with cars. I've loved cars, and especially exotic cars, like supercars and stuff. And just because of that, every time I would see a car drive past me or something when I was a kid, it would make my day. And that has then become like my dream. I want to be the person that can make, you know, people's days when they see a car that is more exotic and not very common. So like it's been
you just
like
want to flex on them.
it's like a bucket list thing for me to own a supercar. So I know that even if it's a fucking terrible decision for me to make, at some point in my life, I can see myself owning a supercar.
Would it be like a super modern earliest line model, or would it be like an older, more classic style one?
I mean, it just depends on what I'm into at the time.
I don't want to get too deep into car talk because anyone who's not a car person in the comments will
Just
be like
rolling their fucking eyes,
rolling their
ready to
fucking
click
eyes.
off.
And I know the feeling because I'm not a big car guy.
Yeah.
Although, I just wanted to bring that up because I don't know, I just thought it was kind of lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hashtag.
dog. Skirt, skirt.
So-
Pride Month.
Something that happened recently. This was what?
This was the
Sunday or
day that
Saturday
he was taking edibles when you were at his place.
Huh?
Was it?
Yeah,
yeah.
when you
When
were
you
at
took edibles at
Ryan's.
Ryan, you were watching Akira.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Weird fucking movie.
Good movie.
But we...
Anime turn up. Sorry, I'm being weird. Go.
So Cam was absolutely just fucking blasted. He was cozy in his little corner of the
Fucking
couch.
curled up with a blanket, just
He was
laying
just
there.
chilling out. And so me, Mason, and Matt were like, yo, let's go out. Let's go to a bar. Let's go do something. And we're trying to convince Cam to go. He's like, nah. I just want to sit
No
here
way,
stoned and eat
dude.
candy, dude.
Dude, I'm on the edibles. I'm not coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fair enough.
you know
But-
the feeling, dog. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's pussy shit.
So,
Why you
I
laughing?
hope we went to a gay bar. Pride Month.
What happened?
Oh,
so
that
me,
explains.
Mason, and Matt were about to give up on going, but our friend Jackson Gatsby, he goes, let's fucking go out. Let's go do it. I was like, word. Let's do it. So everyone goes out. We take an Uber. We go to this bar, and we start drinking. I think we had 3 beers. We're just going up and down the dance floor, and
Yeah, I liked how they had the bar downstairs.
Yeah,
and you had to
there's the
climb the
bar-
stairs so you'd know,
there's the bar downstairs. Then you go upstairs with your drink, and then that's the whole.
I feel like
dance
that's a
floor
good
thing.
test. Every time you have to go get another drink, it tests how sober you are having to go up and down the stairs again.
It's really weird for me going to clubs and going to bars. I'm not used to it, and it's really weird to grab a beer and just drink it and be sober and look at people on the dance floor. Because it feels like a David Attenborough Planet Earth, where I'm looking at a bunch of monkeys doing mating dances to try to win each other over. And
That's what
I'm
it
just,
is.
Yeah, I know.
Club
it's
culture is very primitive when you boil it down.
so weird. It
Yeah.
was so weird, and I think I don't really vibe with it too much. But
It's a weird
Every
satanic
time-
ritual. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Every time I would go to clubs, there was this one club in Auckland that the downstairs area was a dance floor, and there was a bar down there, and then the upstairs area was a bar and a really small dance floor that was beside the seating area, and it was just plants everywhere. And this was in the building, but it didn't have a roof, so it was part of the building with no roof, and everyone would sit there and smoke. And I just used to love sitting in that area with my mates and just listening to all the absolutely wasted people having conversations with their friends about what was happening in their in their lives while they were wasted.
It's very
I always
fun
found it fascinating.
people watching
Yeah.
other people who are fucked up. As you can probably know as a viewer of this podcast, because whoa, shit's getting real over here. Don't know about you guys.
Oh, he's added a tree. Shit's fucking turning up, man. He's got
it's
a tree
not
in
a
the
tree.
sky.
I'm adding foreground. Anyways,
It's gonna be interesting because Swagger's painting this painting throughout the podcast, and I can't see it from
it
where I'm
already
sitting.
looks like shit. I don't have any paint thinner. But
don't wanna-
anyways, back to the point.
I don't want to see it until the end of the podcast, then you can turn it around.
Fair
and
enough. I'll probably give
witness-
up on it.
I'll witness the greatness.
Okay,
No pressure.
so yeah, we have maybe 3 beers. We have a shot. We go back upstairs and we're chilling out. And Gatsby, he walks into the smokers area, comes back out, and he goes, "Boy, some cunt just offered me caps." And I was like, what's a cap? He goes, "MDMA." And I was like, pingers. He was like, yes.
Pingers.
So
Yes, of course.
he goes, he offered me 4 for $60. I'm just gonna fucking roll him for it. And I was-
What's rolling mean? What's that
I'll
mean?
Rob
explain. So he goes back to the guy, and I'm out of the smoking area. I'm just having my beer, and I just see them start shoving each other. And so it was 3 guys and Gatsby. And Gatsby was just fucking shoving them out of the way. He's like, what are you gonna do? He's like, what are you gonna do?
Very young, super,
Yeah,
super skinny guys.
they were
so,
like
they're
fucking
not gonna do
18-year-old
anything.
twigs.
Yeah.
And they were just fucking trying to get up in his face. He goes, dude, get away from me. What are you gonna
Gatsby,
do?
for anyone who doesn't know, is the guy who was taped up during the 420 vlog.
Yes.
Gatsby is a SoundCloud rapper, and he's probably the most bogan guy I know.
Yeah.
He's fucking awesome.
He's awesome, but he's a fucking
But
bogan.
dude, these 3 guys are getting up in his face and pushing him around, and he's like, nah, can't get off me. He's just smiling at him and pushing them away, and and I'm like, okay, I should probably try to stall until security arrives. So I go up to the guy that's giving him shit, and And like I approach as like a total stranger that doesn't even know Gatsby, and I go, hey man, like what's going on? Like what's the problem? He goes, he just stole my fucking caps, dude. He stole my caps. And I go, a cap? What's a cap? He goes, dude, like pingers. I go, what's a pinger? He's like, dude, like ecstasy. I'm like, what's ecstasy? and then they were shoving each other for like another minute. And people were starting to like notice, and the security guard came, was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And Gatsby goes, "Nothing, dude. Like these guys are giving me trouble. I'm gonna leave. If you could hold them back for 5 minutes, like I'll get out of here. There's no problem." And he's like, "Okay."
Wait, but Gatsby was the one who started this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's basically just decided to bully these 3 young twigs, just trying to make an honest living selling some MDMA.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, because what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Like they can't. What are you gonna do? They can't be like, oh, he stole my drugs. They can't say that to a security guard. So we just ended up leaving. We walked a couple blocks, and he goes and looks at the 4 caps, and he goes, "Nah, these are shit," and throws them in the garbage.
What?
He literally just did it for fun. Apparently, it wasn't really MDMA. It was mostly speed.
Yeah, like you could look at it, and like it wasn't even full caps too. There was like hardly anything in it.
Yeah, so
you're pretty much getting
like,
scammed if you're buying those
So he's
anyways.
like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just fucking throw these away, get them off the street.
Well,
so,
just to clarify, we're not talking about caps and MDMA as though we...
No, partake. No, I've never taken MDMA.
Genuinely, we don't.
I don't recommend anybody takes MDMA either.
Well, yeah, of course not. So, wait, so Gatsby gets in a confrontation with these 3 young twigs,
so what
trying
happened,
to make an honest living selling MDMA.
Right.
He proceeds to take said MDMA and then realizes...
Wasn't even MDMA,
it's
though.
not even MDMA.
Well, no, what happened was... They put the pingers in his hand because he goes, "Can I see it?" And then they put it in his hand, and he went to see it, and he goes, "Okay," and then he just put it in his pocket.
And then just walked away.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
They're rookies. You just teach them for later.
And so you just fucking he looked at it after the fact. He goes, these are not right," and then you fucking threw them away.
Wow.
So, something similar to that. I saw this video on Twitter the other day of this guy who. He like sits in this drug dealer's car and he's like, "Hey man," and he gives him like a couple $100 or something to buy some weed, and then the dealer just goes, "All right man, get out." And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "What are you gonna do? Tell the cops I didn't give you the weed you bought?" And the guy's like, "Okay," and he just walks away.
Really? Was
Yeah.
it like dash cam?
Yeah.
Was the drug dealer recording it?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because he knew he was gonna do that, wanted to fuck with him. Maybe, I don't know. It was pretty fucking funny though.
Yeah, man. There you go. A story about drug dealers getting robbed, and a story about a drug dealer robbing some people.
Lit.
It's a circle of life.
The circle of life. Natural selection.
Matt,
Just a pro tip: if you're trying to deal some MDMA at the club, maybe hire a guy like Gatsby to be your bodyguard.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about what the phone thing?
Yeah. What else happened that night? There was something else, right? That was.
What phone thing?
Oh yeah, we were all
serious?
sitting at a table.
Oh,
Yeah. We're all sitting around
Yeah.
a table, and there's this one guy to our left of us. We didn't even know who he was. He was like, he was obviously tweaking out on something. Like he was definitely
he was
on like
probably
MDMA
on fucking
or something.
caps, dude. His fucking plates were saucers.
his eyes.
Yeah. Sorry,
What the
dog.
fuck?
Sorry.
Okay, so his
fucking guy.
pupils were big, is what you're trying to say.
They were very, very, very large.
What did this young fellow try and do?
So what happened is we're sitting there having another beer, and this guy is just there. I don't know who he is. He was just sitting in the table next to us, and he just turns his chair around, and he's just looking at us as we're talking. And out of nowhere, this guy he takes his fucking phone out, points it at all of us, mostly me, and just takes a picture with the flash on. So I stand up, and then Gatsby goes, "Oi, what the fuck?" And he's like, "Give me a fucking phone!" He's just screaming at this guy. He's like, "Just give me it." And the guy's just like so scared, like
Deer in
so
the headlights.
tremendously scared. Grabs his phone, he deletes it off of the recently deleted, and he's like, fuck off, get the fuck out of here, and he grabs the phone, he goes, "So fucking frisbee, your fucking phone, cunt," and he's just like, just screaming at this guy. I'm just looking at him, it was just like, ooh, all right, it's what you fucking get, I guess.
Gatsby really is for the boys, isn't he?
He's super for the boys.
I'm pretty sure every time I've met Gatsby, he's made a joke about robbing me.
Yeah, he's genuinely a criminal.
He just
Genuinely a criminal.
To be clear, like Gatsby is genuinely a criminal. Like he's a great guy. He's fun to be around, but he's a fucking dirty son of a bitch.
yeah. I mean,
But hey, he's the kind of guy you want on your side when some fan comes up to you and tries to leak your face on the internet.
Speaking
He
of,
wasn't even like subtle about it too. He was just sitting there, like takes the photo and just starts like giggling to himself when he did it.
And yeah,
So funny.
Gatsby, he went through his phone right and deleted
Yeah,
it. And,
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
speaking of that sort of stuff, please stop coming to our house.
Wait, what
Yes.
just happened earlier today before we recorded this podcast?
Well, we someone rings the doorbell, right? And we look at the screen where we can see who was at the door.
who the fuck is
And
that guy?
I must confess, I saw the screen and I was like, I bet that's a fan. Because it didn't look like someone delivering something. And to be honest, the only thing we get knocking on our door is deliveries.
Plus, he was already sweating profusely.
Yeah. So Ryan goes, I think it's a fan, Mitchell, who's our editor, go answer the door. Because if one of us answered it, it could have been, annoying. So Mitchell goes and answers the door and the guy come and he's like, hey, I didn't want to annoy you, but I just wanted to give you a gift. And he gave us a box of Coronas and like 3 cakes.
3 cakes.
You're underselling how nervous this young lad was. Mitchell opens the door and he stands there for like a good 5 seconds, just kind of like his mouth drying out. You could literally hear his mouth going dry. And he was like, I got you guys some cakes and Coronas.
Now, here's the thing. I don't know what he would have been expecting, and I don't know what anyone might necessarily expect in that situation. But regardless of what you bring us, we aren't going to let you. We're not going to reward you for coming to our house without our permission. We're not going to let you come into our house. We're not going to let you do anything. So Fitz was basically just like, nicely like, yeah, don't come back.
I was like, thank you, mate, but don't fucking come back here.
Yeah, and that is going to be the response to anyone that turns up at our house. It doesn't matter what you bring us or anything. Just please don't come to our house.
Please don't come to the fucking house.
It's a
Come
huge
on.
breach of privacy.
This is where we live. It's not like
It's not an office.
Yeah.
It's like Swagger, Matt, Toby
we fucking sleep here.
don't live here.
Yeah.
It's not right.
It's
just
creepy.
It's just very weird. If you see us in public, go for it.
Hell yeah.
By all means, but don't go to our house. Don't go to where we privately are.
It's pretty straightforward. I feel like enough YouTubers have talked about this now where, hopefully the amount of people who come to the house will be not very much because, frankly, you have to be they retarded to do it. But
I feel like there's a chance people kind of thought of it as like, oh, the Misfits are chill guys and they smoke weed, they party and stuff. If I bring them a peace offering, they'll want to hang out with me. But that's just not the case. Sorry.
yeah, unfortunately,
No, there was a case.
like if there was one guy and we knew for sure that only one guy ever would show up to the house, we would be like, yo, let's fucking have some cake.
Yeah.
But we just can't enable that kind of behavior because it's going to become a problem.
Exactly.
Like, you let one guy, you give him a good time, he'll go on Reddit being like, oh my God, I went to the Misfits house and they were totally welcoming and we had like tea and cupcakes and it was lit. And then like another guy will come and then another guy and another guy. So you just can't.
Didn't you say you saw that was a thing when you were visiting Faye's house? Like fans coming up there all the time?
Big time.
Yeah,
Cloud House has
they have security guards.
They have
Really?
security.
They're constantly there. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, people just walk up the hills to the Cloud House and they just stand out there and record, or and you can imagine with something as big as that, as big as FaZe, you get a lot of trolls as well, and people who aren't really fans but just want to like fuck with them or make a joke about being outside the Cloud House. So yeah, they had to hire full-time security. Pretty sure Click House deals with the same thing. They haven't got security.
I'm pretty sure their house
How's
is
their
completely
address?
leaked.
How'd their address get out?
Well, I mean, the opening of their house tour vlog was just the front of their house.
It's
a pretty recognizable house, I would say.
It's safe to say that as soon as you film the front of your house, you're pretty much like it's gone, like it's out there. And we knew that when we uploaded the vlogs with the front of the house. We're like, well, we're taking a risk, but whatever. Like this footage is good.
Just don't turn up to our house.
Don't turn up to the house. I mean, turn up, but don't turn up to the house. Like it's not lit.
Pride Month. You know what I've been doing recently? I mean, last week we talked about Mason doing his Lego stream. I
Yeah.
think we talked about that last week.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So I was streaming the other day and I was really fucking bored of all the games I've been playing. And I basically just asked the chat, I was like, hey, what else would you want me to do right now? Because I don't feel like playing games. And they're like, you should get a Lego set. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to steal Mason's idea and do a Lego stream. And I was like, let's go on these hobby websites and find a good Lego set that this chat will want me to build. So the one they chose was the most expensive Lego set ever made.
Really?
The Lego Millennium Falcon.
Jesus. How much was that?
That's a big boy, isn't it?
$1,300.
Holy shit.
And it...
I know Lego sets can get up there. Like, it's like, oh, you can get $40 Lego sets, but no, they get expensive.
The box was like...
It's crazy.
This wide and like this high, right? And I didn't think about the fact that the mall I went to, that there's a Legoland in this mall, right? And I parked quite far away from where the Legoland was, not thinking about the fact that I was going to have to carry it to my car.
Oh yeah.
And I also bought another set, like a smaller set that they put in a bag for me. So I had this bag wrapped around my arm, and I was holding this Lego thing, like just gripping it so hard so it wouldn't slip out, and walking around the mall to get to my car. And then the bag holding the other set fucking ripped.
Oh no.
And it fell on the ground, and I was like, I was just kind of defeated. It started raining. And I was
You were
like,
outside?
Oh my God. Yeah, I was outside. So I had to like stack everything on top of the big box and walk around like peeking my head around the side of the box, and my arms were sore when I got home.
Surprising they don't have trolleys for stuff like that.
Yeah. Or you know, most of the time when it's something like that, like a big box, they'll have, you know, handles on the side.
Yeah.
Or something that you can pop in. But yeah, no, I thinking about it, I should have like walked to a place. I mean, I'm sure the mall probably had a trolley stand somewhere
you
that I
would
could have
have
found.
one.
But yeah, it's annoying that the people didn't tell me.
But anyway, you got the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, and I've been building it on stream. It's been fun. I've probably done like 16 hours maybe.
Really? I tuned into it right at the beginning, and all it was just going, "It's a Big Bertha," like that. And then I was
She's
like,
a Big Bertha.
And then I was like, "Oh, he's having fun." And I turned off your stream.
I'm giving up on this.
I mean,
Wait, whoa. What do you mean you're giving up on it?
I don't have paint thinner. The acetone's not working.
Let me see.
It's fucking terrible.
I promise I won't judge. So bad.
I mean, it's not that
I'm
bad.
kidding. It looks fine. Let me see
Yeah.
it. Give me the painting. Come on. Look at that.
It's a nice painting.
Keep going. What are you talking about?
Swagger's
No,
painted
no.
a little landscape with a lake in the middle and a sky.
No, it's no good. It is no good.
It's nice.
No good. No good.
I mean, I wouldn't buy it.
If you're listening to the audio of this, make sure you tune into youtube.com
I'm sorry.
and search up Misfits
I
Podcast.
failed.
It looks great. What are you on about? Look, this is totally fine. This is like some legit ass art. You're high as fuck. Like, just
Maybe I'll do something creative with it.
don't give up on your
I don't
passion.
know. I don't want to just sit here and paint the entire podcast.
Well, that's what I
Just-
said to you at the
Yeah,
beginning.
I know. I'm going to get too distracted.
Fair
I'll,
enough.
I'll save this for later.
Yeah, put it aside, and then we'll get back to it later. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
But yeah, I've just been doing these.
Fuck.
The painting just fell over. I don't think that was on any cameras. but-
Yeah. But basically, I get home, I open this box, and the first thing I'm greeted by in this box is this like nice little pamphlet thing. And I was thinking on the way home, I was like, "This is $1,300. It better not just be a box filled with bags of Lego.
It
like
better have a
most
Louis
sets are."
logo on it. You know what I'm saying?
But this booklet, probably the size of this, to be honest, a
YouTube play
binder.
button.
The binder, the size of this gold YouTube play button here, is the instruction manual, and it's like that thick. It's 470 pages.
That's a novel,
Holy
dude.
shit.
That is
Yeah.
a novel.
It is
Actual like textbook
a
size.
fucking process, and it's because it's not just like you build the Lego Millennium Falcon, and it's like, yeah, that's cool, but you can take the top off, and it's got like an interior and everything.
Oh.
So it's really detailed. It's super relaxing to build. I haven't built a Lego set in a really long time.
Surely when it's finished, we put it on the podcast set.
That was what I was thinking, but I just
How
hadn't
big is
mentioned
it?
yet. This big,
It
pretty
could
beefy.
work.
For the audio listeners, it's about yay big.
It's like, yeah, I don't really know how to explain how big it is, but
It's about the size of a good salmon.
Just look up Lego Millennium Falcon, and you'll see
A
it.
large pizza.
A large pizza. There you go. Epic, dude. I'm glad you're pursuing your passion of
I'm
building
now
Lego.
a full-time Lego streamer.
I used to fuck with Lego heavily when I was a kid. Big time. Harry Potter sets, you know, like whatever. It's all good. Indiana Jones, turn up. So Swagger's just giving me this like squinty-eyed look.
I'm smiling.
Zoom in on that. Zoom because all
he
we
just
can
looks
see.
so stoned.
All we can see of Swagger is his eyes, which, funnily enough, is the like most telling thing on the human face as to whether you're high or not. So all I see is just two turtle shells, just looking back at me.
Yo, look at this badass.
Don't put the
motherfucker.
aviators on. Come on, the eyes are all part of the fun.
That kind of looks like like someone.
You look like a shit Fortnite skin.
Yeah, it looks like a video
Hey,
game
where are we
character.
dropping, boys?
It looks like PUBG or something where someone bought the individual items and then they put them together and it just looks really weird together.
It does look like that. That's funny.
PUBG Andy.
What else has been
Daisy.
going on lately, though, guys?
Fuck.
When did you upload your vlog, Matt?
He
I think
uploaded
that was about last week.
Last week.
That was last week.
Did we talk about it on last week's podcast?
Well,
I don't think so. No.
I mean, is there anything you want to talk about regarding it?
Hey, I uploaded after a month. That's about it.
Matt's working on uploading. We also uploaded the Misfits IEM Sydney vlog,
which was lit. Check it out. Misfits main channel.
It was a
really fucking funny.
Probably one of
vlog.
our best videos to date. It was basically the video for the podcast you might have heard where we talked about
that crowd chanting for us.
The crowd chanting at IAM Sydney, which is a CSGO event. So that was pretty cool. That's nice. We got more content coming out soon. So like it's all Gucci in the hoochie, my dudes.
I mean, we did something. We had a really cool recording session recently.
We've been doing VR.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it was my first ever time in VR with another person. And we played some VR games with a bunch of different YouTubers, and it was a lot of fun.
Big session, about like 8 cunts in there.
Yeah. It was so good.
Yeah, 8 YouTubers in a session together, all playing. It was so cool.
Yeah, so hopefully you can be expecting more VR content from us on our personal channels.
I got some great footage of that.
Same.
And I was, 2 days ago, my game plan was I'm going to smoke 2 bongs, and I'm going to edit, and it's going to be epic, and we're going to get all my shit done. I smoke 2 bongs, I go upstairs, and I open up Premiere, and what happens is my Premiere Pro goes, we can't find the file of your recording. So we're just going to offline it. And I was like, okay, well, fucking that's weird. I wonder where it saved to. I look, my second hard drive isn't connected.
Big guys.
And so I go, oh shit! And then I fucking tried unplugging it, replugging it in, didn't work, wasn't registering. I didn't want to wipe it because I go into fucking disk management.
Yeah, I hate wiping.
Same.
It's the worst. It's a really shitty experience.
I get a bidet.
Shut up, Toby. Go on.
So I didn't want to just erase all of my data. And so what I ended up having to do was just fucking take it out of the computer and send it to a data recovery center. I have to fucking pay out the nose for expedited delivery. So I can't edit or do anything. I can't even play games because 90% of my Steam library was on that drive.
Rip.
So I'm kind of...
You keep your games on a hard drive?
Yeah, dude. What do you want
Swagger's
from
got
me?
like 2 hard drives because he's moronic.
Dude, I used to have 1. I thought 2 hard drives was like 200 IQ.
Real IQ. You have a hard drive bay.
You have really expressive eyes.
You do.
If anyone watching the YouTube video would have been like, why is Toby just laughing right now and smiling? But I was just watching his eyes.
So
I was like,
was I.
he's so expressive.
I was completely entranced.
Was that why you looked at me?
Yeah, I was like, wow, you seen this shit?
Yeah.
It's whimsical.
Yeah, it's all I had to work with you.
It's also because he's high, so like he's definitely...
Yeah.
But like when you see into the rest of your... Because we're so used to seeing your lovely face, and we're only seeing this much, so it's like concentrated. So I think we're picking up on a few things.
Yeah.
Such as your gorgeous lashes. Holy shit, how do you get them like that?
Dude.
I'm kidding. I don't actually care. Matt, you've got lashes as well.
Yeah.
Wait, can you do that thing where you flip your eyelid?
What are eyelashes for, anyway?
Oh.
What the fuck? What?
What did you just do? Explain yourself.
Take your eyelid, tap your eyelid,
What?
pull it out, flip it up.
No, that's not...
You kind of like get a... Hey!
Oh my god, put that shit down.
Hey,
Put
gang,
that-
gang!
That's gross.
It's not supposed to be a convertible.
Yeah, so Swagger basically just flipped his eyelid out so you could see the inside.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks really, really weird. It looks like a pepper, like a pizza without the cheese.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just the bread and the sauce.
All right.
That is actually a pretty
oddly
accurate
specific.
description. That is an accurate description.
Regarding that Vive, I mean that VR session, I was actually going to join it. I wasn't going to play. I haven't played any VR with anyone.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Byers, and he was like, "You should really play it. So it'll be a lot of fun, and it's a great way to kind of push yourself into VR and see what it's like." And I was thinking about it, and I was like, "All right, if I'm going to do it," so I spoke to my editor. I was like, "All right, if we're going to do this, we need to make sure that we're the first people."
I knew it.
To get this video.
I knew he did this.
I was like, yo, King Leech here. All right, we have 7 other YouTubers that we can clickbait here, and I was like, all right, so we need to get Millie Lad, Swagger, Smitty, and Fitz in a thumbnail together, and we need the word VR in the title, and TTT.
Man, you had the whole thing planned from the get-go. I knew as soon as you turned out that video quickly, I was like, oh man, I bet Toby paid his editor extra good for
No,
that.
I told Blue, I was like, I want to be the first person to get this video out, and I was like, the only person that I think would get it out before me would be Swagger.
Well, the funny thing is that...
And then that happened.
Fuck.
yeah, Rip
So
Swagger's
fucking, I'm
podcast.
Check out
so
my video.
upset.
But yeah, I mean, the good thing about the Trouble in Terracetown footage is that all our footage is different.
It's
you brought that up.
extremely
So
different.
right.
Like we go off in our own little pairs and crack jokes, and then because the audio, the microphones is like
It's
like
like
directional.
VoIP,
It's
yeah.
proximity, so you can
Yeah.
only hear people in game who are near you. So like Swag will be on the other side of the map, and I can't hear the conversation he's having with Smitty, and meanwhile me and Toby are like joking and doing something else. So
Yeah.
everyone comes out with really different clips, so it's gonna be a lot of fun, I think, for the viewers at home.
Yeah, and
to see all the
Cheers.
different perspectives and enjoy our VR Trouble in Terrorist Town sessions.
Because that's one of the problems that we've had for a while. It's just that, if we have a PlayStation that is Swagger Fitz and I, then the footage is all going to be pretty similar. But
Yeah.
with VR, that completely changes it because, as you said, I could be off with you while Swagger could be off with, Smitty or something.
Yeah.
And it just means that he could have a completely different video from the same, 2-hour recording.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like it's going to be difficult for me to branch into it, especially for main channel, because VR content is so different from what I'm used to producing.
Yeah.
What I'm used to producing is back-to-back clips from sessions, like from multiple days.
Right.
And it's literally just jokes the entire way through with zero downtime. And for VR, you kind of have to include a lot more context to kind of back up what's going on. Because, you don't really want to watch clips from a Trouble in Terrorist Town game. You want to watch the entire story of the round.
Right.
So you can find out who's the bad guy and who's the good guys. And
Yeah, but surely you can chop in and splice just random funny moment shit in between.
yeah, they are. There are like clips that are just standalone funny, but a lot of it is very like story based.
Right,
And I think
sure.
it'll be the same when we do things like Minecraft VR or anything like that.
Dude, Minecraft VR is going to be fucking insane.
Okay.
It's going to be insane. 1.14 port as soon as that shit's out.
What is that? What is the
Guys-
port you keep talking about?
Okay,
I don't
so
understand.
Minecraft was updated to 1.14, and there's the new villager shit, there's all the new stuff, the crossbow, all of that.
Is there a crossbow now?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So all that new content, I want to be one of the first people, like with all of us, to jump in and do 1.14 VR content.
Minecraft's is like on the comeback content wise
Dude,
as well. Like,
so big.
like Minecraft has still been big pretty much consistently
Minecraft
since
10
the
years.
start.
Yeah, man,
However,
it ain't bad.
but the content dipped and it's coming back now.
Yep.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, Minecraft is one of those games that like stays relevant. Flip that LED into the
Stick
TV,
it-
Matt.
stick it on,
in.
stick it
This
on.
motherfucker's so goddamn high.
For those of you listening, there was an LED hanging down, like an LED strip hanging down from the.
For those of
back
you
of the TV
listening,
screen.
I'm waving at the camera right
Yeah,
now.
for those of you listening, you're fucking losers. And
For those of
don't
you
get the full
listening,
experience.
for those of you listening, I just took my mask off. You better watch the video
I
now.
have my cock out right now.
Don't
and,
disrespect the audio listeners. They're valuable parts of the economy of the Misfits podcast. If you're listening to this on a train, why are you on a train? Like, seriously, grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
But anyway, the VR content is going to be... Yeah, it's different. It's going to be different.
Minecraft VR is going to be nuts. Oh, by the way, the Minecraft, a lot of people ask me how to do Minecraft VR. It's Vivecraft, V-I-V-E Craft. It's just look them up. They do everything for free.
You should type that on a notepad document and screen record it.
Are you making a joke that he's like a tutorial channel from 2009?
It was bad.
I'm just shouting them out because they do the work for free and they made a very excellent mod and
that
they
is cool.
did a ton of possibilities. And if you think that shit's lit and you want them to keep doing it, maybe throw them some support.
Gang, gang. All right, shut up,
Gang.
Vivecraft.
You know a comment I had recently? So I did a Don't Starve video recently, which was just me. It was like solo Don't Starve video. And I was going through my comments this morning and I read one that said, I love it when the Misfits do single player games because it's a really nice change of pace and it's cool to see a more serious, concise side of them, which was interesting.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try some solo content for the second channel mainly. But yeah, it's just a big step in a different direction. And I know that even though some people will appreciate it, normally the more diehard fans that have been, with the channel for a while, like it doesn't necessarily generate views. You know what I mean?
100%.
And you kind of have to pick your battles as far as that goes. Like I'm happy to upload a video that I just want to make and, not really care how it does view-wise. But at the end of the day, you kind of got to, gotta have standards
It's
about
hard.
these sorts of things.
Yeah. No, I totally know what you mean.
But I
'cause-
enjoyed your Don't Starve video. Don't Starve is actually one of the games that I started my channel with.
Yeah.
My 200
I
subscriber
remember
update was on Don't
I
Starve.
mean, you could always do streams, single player
that's true.
streams, and then cut the highlights up because they have the chat interacting with you, which you can use for content.
Does make it a lot easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whenever
and
I have to do a
especially
sponsored video, I try to do it on stream because it makes it way easier.
especially VR. VR especially, you know, like my fucking my new girlfriend, the one with the fucking big titty anime bitch. That was all done on stream. Surprisingly, I didn't get banned. Then I did the Gorn. Gorn was on stream.
You've done some Minecraft solo ones as well.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny. Daniel Harrison a while ago tweeted something like, "Why are Let's Play channels like dead? Like, I want to bring back Let's Plays." And I replied, I was like, "Streamers are the new Let's Play channels."
That's so true.
Like, there's no. Like, why would you settle for watching Let's Plays on YouTube when you could just tune in and watch your favorite streamer?
Yeah, and then you can
through a
interact with
them
other
live.
people.
Yeah, it's just like such a better platform, I think, for Let's Plays, especially for single player.
Yeah.
Like a campaign game like Skyrim or something. Imagine if, I mean, how big was Twitch when Skyrim came out? Not very big, right?
Would have been
Not that
tiny.
big,
Probably
no.
would have still been Justin TV.
Like
2011, yeah.
when the new Elder Scrolls comes out, that's going to dominate Twitch. Like, holy
Easily.
shit. Because, like everyone's going to, the viewers get to experience the game live through the streamer. It's epic.
I mean, whenever a big, like a new thing comes out that's big, that, you know, the people know that it's going to be good from past games, it's huge on Twitch. I remember Asmongold, who is a World of Warcraft streamer, when Classic WoW came out, which was a couple weeks ago, he had 100,000 viewers, and he normally gets like 10,000.
WoW, yeah, classic WoW
It is wild.
is big for WoW players. I never played WoW. I never got into it.
I played it very sparingly.
Really?
I was a MapleStory dude.
What is MapleStory? I actually don't know what the game is about.
Dude, it makes me kind of cringe because it's some Jap weeb shit.
Nothing cringe about that.
I don't know if it's Jap weeb shit.
I think it is possibly a little bit Jap weeb
Shit.
shit.
Can we stop calling that Jap weed chip? Shit, sorry.
What?
Can you stop saying Japs?
What's wrong with Jap?
Swagger always unironically calls Japanese people Japs.
What's wrong
It's
with
just
that?
such an American like I don't know.
It's racist.
It's not racist, but
Yeah,
it's like
you're just shortening Japanese to Jap.
Yeah,
You're just
but-
lazy.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're a World War II veteran.
I'm only laughing about this because Swagger says Jap all the time, and I always call him out about it. It's not that it's racist.
I only do it because it fucking pisses them off.
It doesn't piss me off. I think it's hilarious. I just wish you'd, maybe get some culture in you or something. I don't know. Maybe get out of
Hey,
the
man,
20th century or something.
We'll go to Patreon, fund our trip to Japan.
Dude, if we go to Japan with
fucking-
Swagger, the whole time he's gonna be like, "Hey, what the fuck is this?
We
Fucking
actually-
don't get these in America."
I think we all want to go to Japan, right?
Of
Yeah,
course.
are
Yeah,
you
Japan
fucking kidding
looks
me?
sick.
We talked about it like last episode, didn't we?
Oh,
That
did we?
we wanted
Yeah,
to
I
go
love
to
Japan.
Like, holy shit. I've been before, as I said, epic stuff.
Epic style.
Yeah, MapleStory is
Sure.
what.
What is that?
It's a 2D side scroller, fucking
MMO.
Yeah, it's an MMO. It's that kind of shit. I just have heavy nostalgia because I played it when I was younger, and it fucking 2007 to like 2009, 2010 was probably.
Bordy
it was
played
really
the
good.
shit out of that too.
Yeah, it was really good.
Like, what is the actual story about? Like, what do you play as a human? Are
Yeah.
there animals involved? Like, what is the...
I can't explain it. It's fun. It's an acid trip of a video game.
For some reason, in my head, I cross it with Animal Crossing.
It's
No.
it's bestiality.
I imagine it's
simulator.
nothing like that, right?
Nope.
I haven't even played Animal Crossing, so I don't even know what that game's like. But for some reason, when I hear MapleStory, I think Animal Crossing.
Ryan just texted me. Manager Ryan just texted me saying, "End the podcast. We're going to Japan right now." In full caps.
We're not going to Japan
We're not
right
going
now.
to
No.
Japan right now.
One day, hopefully this year, we will go to Japan.
I can't go to Japan. I need to finish my Millennium Falcon.
Fuck up. What the fuck are eyelashes for? I asked this earlier. No one answered. Like, what?
Is
It's
it
they
to
are
keep like
protecting
dirt
your
out?
eyes.
All right, that was a lot of talking at once. Did you guys hear that? That was crazy. You guys literally tried to explain to me at the same time, overwhelm my senses.
Yeah.
I believe
Swagger.
it's to keep dirt and dust particles out of your eyes.
When do you think we developed those as like a species?
We probably developed them. Must have been.
I think most animals have eyelashes too.
Yeah,
but
not
like-
all of them. Frogs don't.
But like, why? Like
Or
when
fish.
the cats have eyelashes?
Yes, cats.
Dogs?
Yeah.
I don't think dogs have
Yes,
eyelashes.
they do. They
Surely.
totally
Do
do.
they?
I mean,
They
no.
definitely do.
Do they?
Yes.
Like, there's some catty ass looking dogs out there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
adding their eyelashes.
Yeah.
Do you reckon bats have eyelashes?
No.
Surely. No. Why would they need to?
They don't have eyes.
They do have eyes. They're just really small.
They have eyes.
They don't have
You want to know something crazy? I was reading a news article earlier.
They don't have eyes.
This old man, the 83-year-old man, I think it said, he was in his house by himself. He lived alone, and he went to go get his iPad picked up his iPad to go read some shit. And for some reason, I think he had to charge his iPad and he had to take his case off. He takes his case off. There's a fucking bat in there. In his case.
In his iPad case.
In his iPad case.
How big was the case?
A bat.
It's the iBat.
I don't know. It must have been a reasonably sized case, but it was a small bat. But the bat then bit him, and
gave him rabies,
and he got rabies.
I just wanted to say that I said iBat earlier. I thought it was real funny. Like,
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Did you think it was funny? iBat, because it's on the iPad. Am I right? Like, that was all from my mind.
The
like, that was some
edibles
real
are inserting
shit.
itself slowly.
100%. I'm fucked.
Slowly? Don't know about slowly. Fitz is gone.
I'm gone completely. I don't even know if I'm making sense. But,
sometimes.
It's like a bass and eyebrows.
but like, I swear to God, dogs don't have eyelashes.
No, they have eyelashes. Dogs 100% have eyelashes.
Are there any like mammals that don't have eyelashes?
Did you say manimals?
Mammals.
He said mammals.
Okay. I was going to say. That would have been crazy.
That would have been so... This is such a disaster.
Swagger just sounded so stoned.
I am.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's just
am.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Hearing a stoned person...
How are you, Matt?
I'm just like trying to stay
What are
awake
you
at this
doing?
point. I'm like on the edge, like passing out. Fuck me.
What were you going to say about hearing a stoned
Hearing,
person?
like when someone is visibly or audibly stoned, it's always fucking hilarious to me. There's just something so funny about seeing like a stoned person.
I wonder...
Can I get
always-
some water?
Dude,
I'm so fucking thirsty.
have some gummies, that'll sort you out. I'm always wondering if I'm ever high, like when I answer the door to get Uber Eats, or let's say I bumped into my neighbors once, like when I was just completely blazed. I always wondered if I pulled it off. You know what I mean? Like if they knew.
The classic is the fast food checkout. It's like, you order food and they're like,
Fuck that.
you're like,
Fuck
did they know
that
I was
shit.
stoned?
It's not Vietnam swagger.
Dude, it is to me. I got some PTSD
What
from
happened?
standing in lines, dude. In fucking college, we'd go to this one burger place that was on campus, and it was always after we smoked, fresh after we smoked weed. We go out to the crack shack.
The fuck?
Oh, intern Chris has just come in
He's just,
to bring some water to Matt.
He's just taking Thomas for a
Cheers,
walk.
Thomas.
Lift up Thomas.
Lift up Thomas. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. There he is.
Chris just comes into the set and delivers Matt water via Thomas. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Thomas
Thank
the
you,
Dank
conductor.
Thomas just flies in on his own like a pigeon and like leaves.
What were you saying, Swagger?
Yeah, so we would smoke at the crack shack. We'd bring our bong back into the into the backpack. We'd put that into my friend's room.
Crack Shack.
Yeah, the crack shack. And then
Sounds like an Eminem lyric.
we'd fucking we'd go to this burger place, and we'd be standing in line completely spangled, just out of our mind,
Spangled?
and just
Is that a word that's ever been said?
yes,
Spangle?
yes.
Are you laughing at
It's
that?
a band. It's a band as well.
What?
Yeah, spangle.
Spangle.
It's very good.
What a word.
What a
Anyways,
fantastic
so
word.
we were
Sorry, we're from
spangled.
New Zealand. Spangled. You're really saying that like it's a genuine word.
We were zooted.
Fascinated.
Zooted. Okay.
We were rather
in,
zooted.
In New Zealand, we say trolley.
Trolling.
Yeah.
It's completely fucking trolleyed, although that's normally drunk. Anyway,
weird.
proceed.
So
So they were schluted.
we were yes.
And zooted.
We're standing in the line, and oh, dude, there would just be this constant fucking voice in my head going, I want a fried chicken sandwich with pickles,
Yeah.
lettuce, tomato,
Practicing.
onion, and mustard. I want a fried chicken sandwich with pickles, lettuce, onion, tomato, and mustard. Just over and over again in my thing. And I get so anxious about it. Like I was playing with my card, like my student ID that I needed to swipe.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to pay with it. So I'm playing with it. I'm just kind of bending it back and forth in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I get up to the fucking
I
to
want
the
a
lady,
big Bengal, the
I,
chicken.
I start stuttering, and then I snap my card in my hand. I snap my fucking card.
Your credit card.
And
Or your AirPods card or whatever.
the student fucking thing to charge it. I fucking snap it in my hand as soon as I start to stutter, and I just go, oh. Okay,
That's like-
I don't want anything, and I just left.
That's like the fast food equivalent of premature ejaculation. You realize that, right?
It's just, it's just like you're running and sprinting to the bathroom, and
I
then you're
swear
just
this
like
never
right
happens.
before you open the door.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'll just leave.
And I'll just get out of here.
At my house in New Zealand, like 20-minute walk away from my house was a McDonald's. And whenever we'd have friends over, and I had this little vaporizer, and the thing was, would walk to McDonald's while smoking weed. And but like you get there at like 4 a.m. and if you were sober, that pretty much everyone there is either drunk or high. But you still feel like, gotta act real sober here. Hello, lady. And, you over-enunciate every word, and it's, thinking that you're acting all fucking sober. What are you doing, Swagger?
Nothing. I'm doing nothing.
He's shoving fucking sour Coke bottles up his nose through his balaclava.
Yeah, well, the thing is, here's my thought. Here was my thought process. I looked at it, I was like, shit, I can't eat it, whatever. And I started putting it in my nose. I just wanted to see what it smelled like. And then I put it back, and I was like, ooh, that's kind of gross. People are going to see that and call me out on just stuffing a fucking thing in my nose, putting it back in the bowl. So I identified which one it was, and I put it on there, completely separate, and Toby just ate it. Toby just ate it.
So while he's explaining, like, being awkward while high, you're just sitting over there just being awkward while high in your own little universe. True. Like, getting anxious over a candy that you put up your nose.
Yes.
I'm really on another planet, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. We've got this candy out in front of us. Chris poured some bowls for us before we started. I don't want to dig in because A, I don't want to be like chewing on the podcast, and B, once I start eating candy while high, like, it's just like game over. I will eat this entire bowl of Redskins. I have no self-control.
Which we said at the start of the podcast. We have a bowl of Redskins here, but we said no eating them.
We can't eat them.
They're so loud.
Well, they're so loud. I love them though. When I'm on the holy shit, guys.
Put it down.
This is gonna be a struggle.
Put it down.
When I'm on the edibles, the Redskins, they're pretty good.
Do you record while high now that you've moved to Melbourne?
That VR session, I was high for.
Yeah.
How do you find recording high?
I like it. I got a little too high for that VR session. Not really, but
You were fucking hilarious. When you and Vise were in that library, and you were like, we'll just hide here, and you were pretending to be a tree in the corner. I fucking died. I was just flying around spectating you.
You were specking that?
Yeah, you could just do that.
I fucking died. It was so funny.
Yeah. Well, I've realized that game has such potential for like getting footage, because even when you're on your own, you can just play a character and like mutter to yourself and like, like, oh, fucking, like, just talk to yourself constantly.
That was something
hilarious.
I realized, because I was like, I also realized, like, when I die, I am flying around watching people, and it's always hilarious.
Yeah.
And because of that, I was like, oh, when I'm alive by myself, I should talk to myself so that they can see what's happening.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And it does make it hilarious. The Misfits video stopped.
Bruh. Hey guys, welcome back to the Misfits Podcast.
The audio is like, honestly, if you're listening to the audio of this, you're just going to be confused this entire episode.
How long is
dude,
this
I'm
clip?
so sorry.
What basically happened is that we have this big logo on our TV, and it is just
It's
stopped.
a moving logo.
Yeah, it's stopped
so it's a
moving.
video.
It's a 2-hour video, 2 hour and 52 minutes.
Which means we've been recording for 2 hours.
No.
That TV was just left on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I know we haven't been recording.
The cursor's
for 2
moving.
hours, but
all right, don't worry. The management team is working on restarting that.
it appears that the management
to
team
the
is
left.
on
the
Wedget.
left.
It appears
Up.
they are so
To the left.
down.
Down.
Yeah.
A little bit to the right, to the right.
Hey! Woo!
Yeah.
Now order flights to Japan.
Oh no, they can like bring some porn up or some shit. They're dragging boxes.
They can't do that.
They can't do that. This is their show as
That
well as much
fucks
as
everyone
ours.
over.
But yeah, I mean I do enjoy recording high, but the problem with recording high is that to record with the Americans, we have to play at like 1, 2 p.m.
And then you're high in the middle
And then
of
I'm
the
just
day.
high, like it's, I don't like getting high in the middle of the day.
No, it kills you the entire day. You feeling?
I just like, I can't be productive while high. I've been experimenting with it since I went to Melbourne, like trying to like edit and shit high, because I know that you're, a proponent of that. Me personally, I just have realized that I can't do it.
People love it when I stream high, but I don't like getting high.
Yeah.
But like, people have said that, when I'm high on stream, it's fucking hilarious. And, if I was more comfortable, being high, I would probably record high.
On stream is different, like
That's
I've
true.
considered getting high before a stream, but it's just like, I don't know. I think that the anxiety is different because it's live and they're watching you.
Right.
And then maybe you'll start getting anxious about something.
See, the thing is, I think the reason I stream when I'm high is because I'm so comfortable streaming that if I ever do get anxious, like when I get anxious just in like normal life, I will often just turn stream on to like calm myself, because I guess
like your natural habitat.
I do it so much. Yeah, it's just like become my safe space, which is pretty cool. because it's my job.
That is pretty lit.
Yeah.
Your stream is very cozy. I think that's a big part of the appeal.
Yeah. It's just like chill music and a chubby dude that's questionably gay dancing.
Do you want to plug your link real quick for your Twitch? Shout out.
No, it's twitch.tv/hentai-babes.
Ooh, that's a good one. Is that banned? Probably.
Probably.
I mean, I'm sure that will be tweeted to the site a million times after saying that.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, man.
Matt, you've been streaming a lot recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You've been streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that wasn't what you were going to say, right?
What was that?
Hey, Matt.
That was a better question. That was a better question.
What was the question?
I was going to ask him what his favorite topping of pizza was.
What? Why did you change it up? That's such a great question.
You want me to?
No, at the last second, instead of asking him that, you asked him about streaming or some shit.
No, I asked him about streaming.
Yeah, I asked him about streaming.
Yeah, no, but you just said.
Yeah, well, because I'd rather go with that question. Why does this have to be an argument? What's your favorite fucking topping, Matt? What's your favorite fucking topping?
I'm just so confused.
Topic of what?
Topping of pizza! Not topic!
Are you a pepperoni guy? You an anchovies ass boy? Like, what is it? Just pepperoni. You're so fucking
pepperoni.
boring. That's boring.
What's
Dude,
yours,
no, ever
Swagger?
since I visited New York and tried like actual pizza.
Anchovies, capers, onion, and olives.
Damn, he Italian up in this bitch. That's some
fucking
serious
gay. What's
toppings.
yours, Fitz?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with a New York style pepperoni as well. Like, you just can't. It's a classic. You can't beat it. I'm not a fan of the fucking gourmet shit. You know what I'm saying?
same.
Give
I like
me-
the deep
It
dish
just
and all
doesn't
that
feel
shit.
like pizza.
If I'm doing pizza, I want some slimy ass, wiped on the floor ass, greasy ass pizza. You know
I
what
want
I'm
it to
saying?
taste like eating a piece of cum.
Guys, this has been the Misfits Podcast.
Happy Pride Month.
Did you just say a piece of cum?
Yeah, you said slippery and slimy.
A piece of cum.
It's like
What is that even?
It's like a piece of pizza and some cum.
What? I thought you meant like a piece of cum. Like, what does that look like?
Is it like a drop? Would it, like you really can't is it a liquid? Cum's a liquid, right? It's
Yeah.
very viscous.
It's a viscous liquid.
It's not a liquid.
It's not like a non-Newtonian fluid.
It's like jam.
No, you guys got it wrong. It's not a liquid. It's a stampede of little beans.
That's actually true.
How fucked up was that?
Okay, but
So is my spit.
here's the thing:
Yeah, well, I guess if you're getting on like a molecular level.
is the sperm in something,
Because I suck dick.
or is the cum just pure sperm? What did you just say?
I said it's because I suck dick. My spit.
Sorry.
yeah.
I
Pride
can't-
Month, guys. Represent.
Yeah, Pride Month. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
Turn up. So,
Yo.
But do you reckon? So, is the entirety of your semen sperm?
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's some like
okay, that's
liquid and
what I
shit around that, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
so they're swimming in something.
They're like
Yeah,
it's like a bus.
it's like prostate fluid.
It's like a big slimy bus, and all the sperm are on board,
Is it-
just waiting to get off at their
Isn't it
stop.
a bunch
kinda works.
Isn't it a bunch of fucking? Isn't it like prostate fluid or some shit?
I don't want to hear this kind
Prostate
of
fluid?
shit.
No, I think it's like a fluid that comes from your prostate that
Where
mixes
is your
with the
pro-
sperm.
that's in your ass,
That-
right?
you can. I think you could stimulate it if you put something in your ass.
Okay,
but I
but
don't think
it isn't-
it's not
okay.
in your ass.
If you just found your prostate, turn up. Gay Pride Month.
Gay
let's
Pride
go.
Month, find
Sure.
your prostate.
Find your inner prostate, guys. It's exciting. Yeah, but sperm, how whack is that? Like legit,
it's
like
pretty
some
whack.
little dudes in there.
The thing is, it's
Little
weird.
dudes. Just a group of little dudes.
Because it's the sperm that
The littlest
fertilizes
dudes.
an egg, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's weird because
Yes.
you ever think about like
how useless
how
women are?
if your dad waited a day and didn't want to have sex that night, that you wouldn't really be you,
Mm-hmm.
and that you would be somebody else, but that's still you.
It might be just a dried stain on the earth, man. That's all you could have been.
Or your dad's pants.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have been that.
Yeah.
It's just like
What do you mean? What do you mean? That makes no sense. What do you mean you
Like-
wouldn't have been that? If you missed that
no,
egg,
like if you miss the wank,
Yeah, it could
like,
be a different sperm.
Yeah, it would be a different
Yeah.
sperm, but would that still be you?
no, you're getting into a really philosophical argument here about when consciousness begins, you know?
But
So-
what is consciousness?
Oh my
What
God,
if
I'm too
what
high
if
for this
what
shit,
if your
dog.
your dad's balls are just one consciousness? And
Dude,
it's just making.
That's why I
heaps
feel
of
so
attempts.
alone. I'm missing like 99.9% of my consciousness.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
You're missing all your brothers.
I'm missing my bros, my sperm bros, gang.
Yeah.
Class of 1996. That's when I was born, by the way. Turn up.
Turn up.
Yeah.
Happy Pride Month.
Sperm is whack, dude. And like, you just mind fucked me with that consciousness question, because like it's like you got to ask, does the consciousness come with the sperm like in a little parcel?
But is but
and then like, oh, if that sperm misses, the me that I know, that consciousness would never exist, or is it like no matter what sperm hits, the same consciousness will be?
But wouldn't that mean that all consciousness is correlated, and that it's a universal construction?
What is that even? How do you even get
I'm
that?
sober and I don't understand this.
Oh my god, we're on a wavelength that no
I
one
am
can
so
know.
sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. People are gonna find this super interesting. But
I've had a deep think over this, that possibly
consciousness is all connected.
yes, like
Avatar.
Only to your sperm bros though. Turn up. Right?
yeah. All right.
You're making it sound like you believe that all consciousness between everyone is connected.
Yeah, like if I punch you in the face, I'm going to live your life, and then I'll punch myself in the face.
Is this guy like legit crazy?
You know what I mean?
No,
like
this is some straight up.
Here's a philosophy. Like, what if that you live your life, but then you die, and then you'll live one out of anybody else's life?
Wait, so like every single person is actually one person on multiple different time frames?
Is that consciousness?
He's talking about like after you die, you
become someone else?
Consciousness is one big thing, and we're just all different perceptions of it.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
We
Like
live in
we're
a society.
perceiving, yeah. Okay. These are good edibles.
These are
really good.
These edibles are so good. We
Fucking
all turned into
screaming.
Joe Rogan.
I'm
Holy
fucking
shit.
screaming into the microphone. I'm so sorry.
You're good, dude. Don't be anxious. We're talking about sperms and consciousness
Dude.
here on the Misfits Podcast.
Brian.
If you're in a car with your loved ones, sorry about that. Turn up.
I'm gonna be
Pipe up,
honest.
bitch.
I think that the government controls all the consciousness in the sperm.
Who invited Alex Jones? Like, anyway. Can we put that in the title? We like podcast.
Misfits Podcast featuring Alex
Imagine
Jones.
if we got Alex Jones on the podcast this early on.
Could we?
Like, how fucking big-
Coward.
Alex Jones, Infowar.com. Come to Melbourne.
Come to Melbourne.
Come
oh
to
my
Melbourne.
god. How
Yeah.
crazy would that be?
If you want, I'll leave.
What?
He might be offended by my impression.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because you're gay.
Pride Month.
Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
I was like, do you believe that Alex Jones is a homophobe?
Not at all what I
Hang
meant.
on. Chris, could you get the pride flag?
Oh, do we have a pride flag here?
Yeah.
Yeah, fans sent it to
Fans
us
sent it last
year.
episode.
How big is it, little boy?
Yeah, little
tiny
tiny
little
thing.
boy.
There's
Little
something
boy.
to wave around.
Little boy flag.
So, do you guys think women are useful?
Around the house, sure. But other than that,
I mean, what are we going to do once we invent fake eggs?
that was so quick. I'm the wittiest guy. So funny. My YouTube is Fitz, guys. YouTube.com. Fitz.
Wait, we're allowed to do that?
No.
YouTube.com/Toby on the toe.
I'm just cracking a wee joke, lad. Go on with your story about the women. What are they up to now?
Well, no, I was just asking, do you think they're useful?
Yes.
Yeah, but like, in one application would they be useful?
What the fuck kind of question is that? Women are useful all the time.
Yeah, well, not if like.
Oh, not good timing. What is this? What? Chris, why did you give me a dustpan? Is it
What'd
to
you give me sunglasses
Is it to
for?
clean up this trash podcast? Is that what it's for? Chris just comes in and gives me this. It's a broom.
It's a broom and a dustpan.
So he gave
Why am I holding
Matt
this?
some sunglasses, Swagger a pride flag, can I have that pencil?
It's clearly a message.
And he gave Fitz a dustpan.
A broom and dustpan.
Epic.
I think he's trying to say that gays are trash.
Yeah. Chris, what the fuck, man?
That is dog.
That's fucked up.
Chris-
Oh, and on Pride Month too.
Chris, that is so outrageous. I can't believe you would
What is
say
wrong
something
with
like
you?
that.
Happy Pride Month.
Chris, you're fired. Yeah, that's gonna be taken up with HR saying that stuff about gays, dude. Turn up. Pride Month.
Yeah.
How many times have I said that?
Did you guys know that gays put their penises inside like asshole?
Dude, get the fuck out of town. That's a myth.
Probably right.
I thought they would just do it through the urethra.
Oh, ouchie.
Ew.
If I had a soundboard, I'd hit a button right there and went like,
So-
whew, you know what I'm saying?
How
Right? That'd have been good.
how's the gamer subs?
It's good.
While you're high.
Not a good mix, honestly.
Not a good mix?
I'm freaking out internally. I'm not freaking
interesting.
out. I just have the energy from the caffeine.
I
and
really
I'm just,
have to piss.
Well, my experience from Gamer Subs is that it's absolutely fantastic.
Of
Thank you,
course.
Gamer Subs, for sponsoring the podcast. Make sure to go to gamersubs.gg and use code Misfits.
It's really good. However, I just feel like I have to mention, be cautious if you're drinking gamer subs and on 2 edibles, because you might be a little bit too turned up. You know what I'm saying?
And also, if you are interested in more content, more Misfits, go over to the Patreon and sign up today. $5 gets you pretty much everything you could ask for.
Everything you could ask for.
I mean, that Patreon is the reason we did the Scuffed as Fuck Edibles podcast. But anyway, I hope you guys had a good time.
Wait, this is over? Mm-hmm. You're kidding?
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's crazy. That went real quick.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the Misfits podcast.
Wait, is it actually?
It's actually over.
You
Apparently.
Sony boys want to say goodbye?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Wait, are
turn
you
up
serious?
for Gay Pride Month.
100%. It's been an hour, mate.
It's actually been an hour.
Can we do it for longer?
Okay. Chris,
We can keep going if you want. Yeah.
are you saying more or wrap it up? Yeah. What the fuck are you talking
What the
about?
fuck?
No, they're fucking with us. It's been an hour.
Oh, they just want more of this shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
Can we just go? Can we go for 2?
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Toby wants to get out of here because he's
No.
he's surrounded by
Because
stoners.
Swagger said that he needed to pee. And I was like, well, I'll
I
just wrap
do
it
have
up
to
'cause it's
pee.
been an
Go
hour
pee,
anyway.
just
Yeah,
go
go
pee.
pee.
It's fine. I'll
Dude,
take a piss.
what the fuck?
Oh, dude, it's
We
so
just-
weird. It's so weird with the headphones on. Oh.
Dude, we're next
Oh,
level
fuck,
higher.
yeah,
right now.
take him off real quick.
It's actually crazy. Oh my god. Is this even a good podcast from your perception?
Yeah. I mean, there's like a couple. There's been a couple bits where it's been like iffy, but
yeah.
the majority of it, I think it's going to be pretty.
I feel like the
entertaining.
gems are going to make up for it.
Yeah,
There's been some
exactly.
gems this episode, 100%.
Yeah, it's been pretty fucking weird.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
in
it's
a good way.
Is any of our talk about semen and consciousness make sense on any scale?
Yeah, I think so.
Consciousness
I
is
mean-
trippy as fuck. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, well, consciousness. When does it start?
Well, Toby, the birds and the bees.
Yeah, can you give me the sex talk?
Did he just make a noise in there?
Yeah.
What was that?
Swagger, you all right? He's good.
He just made a spider. Whatever.
Welcome to Australia.
Swagger's fighting the spider in the bathroom. What were you saying? I interrupted you.
Like, are you going to give your kids the sex talk?
We've talked about this. I think that, I don't know. Actually, we haven't talked about this.
I don't know if we have.
I used the sex talk as a comparison to like the internet talk, which I think is something that parents are going to have about social media and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we've ever talked about the sex talk. It's interesting. My parents never gave it to me.
I had never got a sex talk either, and I never had sex ed in school either.
Yeah, I never had sex in school either.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Swagger, did your parents give you a sex talk? I need some
Yeah,
water.
yeah,
Can you hear
yeah.
this?
What did you get? What was said to you?
I don't know. Men have penises. Women have got vaginas.
Yeah.
And you fucking jam one in the other a lot, and then you come. and then the semen goes and fertilizes the fucking egg in the uterus, and then it
Okay.
fucking grows and sprouts into a
Yeah.
wonderful little monster.
Dad, what's
Your
cum?
dad's a rocket scientist, right?
He's a rocket scientist.
And
yeah.
that's the explanation he gave you for sex.
I'm paraphrasing.
I bet he broke it down on an anatomical level.
Yeah,
So
he was pretty like.
shuttle enters the orbit, and
And then docks in the ISS.
My parents used like, I think the only explanation my mom gave me was like a seed metaphor. She was like, the man plants his seed in the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ever hear anything like that?
no, I actually had a book that we weren't allowed to read, but there was this book that we found in the house that it was just information about sex, and it was for kids too. It was
4 kids having sex.
4 kids going at it.
4 kids. Yeah. Wait. Well, the book was for kids to read. Obviously,
Yeah,
that's what you were trying to
I
say.
mean, it was probably for like preteens, I guess, but like it was
Preteens
like,
having sex?
It was like cartoon.
Not on my watch.
Cartoon drawings of naked men and shit. And every time my parents caught us reading it, they would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" and take it away. But,
Really?
I mean, I don't know why they didn't just throw it out
Or explain it to you.
or explain it to me.
I mean, like
I mean, I still don't get sex.
like just on a regular basis, or
You know, I was thinking about this recently.
Nice.
I didn't process that one until afterwards.
I wasn't sure if it was actually funny or if I'm just fucking high as shit.
That was funny.
Nice.
I was thinking about it recently. I think I'm like not that interested in sex.
Yeah, it's kind of boring. Like once you get over like the whole like pleasure thing,
Yeah. Feeling loved and wanted.
who needs it?
I mean, after I like got out of high school, where it's like, you know, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, gotta have fucking sex, dude."
Yeah.
After I got past that stage, I was kind of just like, I don't really give a shit about sex.
I'm the exact same. I think. Like for me, it's just life has just been focused on other things for the longest time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's odd.
Interesting. I mean, I don't think like I was actually thinking about something fucking weird last night. I was watching the Raj Patel show on Twitch, which he does this thing. He does like a dating show. It's hilarious. It's called the Raj to Lorette or something, and it's basically one Twitch streamer, one male Twitch streamer, and then 10 female Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
And every 20 minutes he eliminates one of them, and at the end, he's left with one, and that one has to reveal whether they were in it for love or whether they were in it for a host. And if they were in it for a host, then the male streamer has to host the person. And if they were in it for love, then they have to do a stream together, basically.
So crazy that that's happening on Twitch.
It's a really cool idea.
It's like
and
reality TV is
it's
just
super entertaining.
Yeah.
Really funny. But I was
yeah.
watching that and something came up and I was thinking about it. And they asked Miskiff, who's a streamer, they're like, would you let your girlfriend sleep with another woman? Like cheat with you with another woman? And he was like, I would let them cheat on me as long as it wasn't with a man. And all of the girls agreed. They're like, yeah, I would let my boyfriend sleep with me sleep with someone else as long as it was a man and not another woman. And I was like, that's so fascinating. And then that got me thinking about the fact that this is going to make me seem like a massive cuck because it is the cuckiest thing to say.
I like porn more than I like women.
No. I think I wouldn't really give a shit if someone cheated on me. Like, had sex with another person while I was dating them. Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think
I would. I'd be very upset.
I think you would
it's
want
perfectly normal.
You would want to know, like, from the beginning what kind of relationship it was, obviously. Like, I don't think you would be in a relationship that is like, you guys believing that you're exclusive to one another.
Yeah.
And then, like, if she cheats on you, you're probably going to be like, what the fuck? Like, I thought this was a different thing.
Yeah.
But if you go into it being like, this is an open relationship,
open
like, we don't care.
relationship's different.
Yeah.
Like, then obviously you'd probably be chill with it.
I mean, I think I more mean...
Because like unless you're saying I wouldn't mind if I thought I was exclusive with a woman and she cheated on me,
I mean, like if I was in a relationship with someone and then they cheated on me, I don't think it would affect me that much.
Yeah, but surely you would know. I don't know.
I don't know though. Like, no, I'm not saying it would be an open relationship. I mean, I'm saying if it wasn't an open relationship,
Right.
And it was just like, yeah, we're just exclusive.
But that's part of even if you don't care that she like slept with a man for those reasons, like she still technically betrayed you if you agreed to like be exclusive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'd probably break up with them. But
I mean, what do you mean? Like you wouldn't be like emotionally upset by it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like sex isn't that big of a like.
Yeah, I just
deal.
don't like. I think it's like sex is potentially important, but I don't think it's that necessarily that important to be exclusive.
Dude. I think it's pretty important in relationships, but you might just be different kind of person. Pride Month, turn up.
Pride Month.
Yeah, but surely, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Open relationships and shit is super common, so you're probably right. It probably is a shift.
Would
in
any of
perception.
you ever like if you you were really into this girl and you went on a few dates with them and you're like, this is going great, and then she goes, hey, like I'm happy to I want you to be my boyfriend. I want this to be serious, but I am only comfortable being in relationships if it's an open relationship.
Fuck off.
That's what I say. Fucking no sex till marriage, and no, I don't know. I don't think I would be in an open relationship.
Yeah,
but
no,
then
I
again,
think
What's the
for most
fucking
people,
point?
it'd be
Just
pretty difficult.
Friends with benefits is pretty much what that is.
yeah, I mean,
Okay, well, relationships are about a little more than sex.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I know.
but sex is a big part of the intimacy.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, I don't know. I mean, it almost sounds like you're just saying you don't really care about sex at all. Like you can detach that from a relationship very easily.
Yeah,
I guess is probably what you are saying.
Yeah, I think that it could be detached, and I think that in some cases there are relationships in which two people can be in love and like be perfect for each other, except maybe the woman for some reason just like can't be satisfied by the man sexually,
right.
And then it's
Man,
like, well,
turn down, like. Yeah, no, you're definitely right. I mean, there are all kinds of relationships, and it seems that like people are, on a different level of comfort, I guess. Like open relationships are super common. It's basically what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas they didn't used to be. But I personally think that I don't know. I think the sex is a pretty big part of the intimacy. You know what I mean?
I think the hard part about an open relationship would be like for me, and my opinion, like I think the sex part I wouldn't really care about, but the fact that the girl or the guy, depending on who it is, could then like fall in love with one of the people that they went to sleep with, and I feel like that would be the hard bit. It's like, what if she just finds someone else through the sex,
Right. Which is, I guess, that's a big risk of that happening. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Totally.
yeah. Anyway, guys, Pride Month. Yo, can I get some water, please? My mouth mad sticky in this bitch. You feel me?
But
Damn.
yeah, it's so fucking cool that there's shit like that on Twitch. that Raj show.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I reckon that's going to become a big thing. Like people doing full shows on Twitch.
Thank you, mate.
I think that'll be so sick. Because I was saying to the boys earlier, the management guys, I was saying, you know, like it's pretty rare for me to watch a streamer, but I watched that entire 4-hour stream of that Bachelorette thing, fully focused on it, not having it on in the background or anything. I watched the entire 4-hour stream and loved the whole thing.
It's crazy.
And I reckon there's totally a market for more stuff like that. I would love to do something like that, but I also don't want to be, you know, seen as taking his idea.
Yeah, I mean, you could basically convert any game show or reality TV show into Twitch. I mean, maybe something like Survivor would be tricky, but that'd be sick. Imagine the Survivor, but it's live and they're surviving on an island.
Yeah.
So there's
Basically,
a free idea.
$1
million
stream.
idea. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, do it. There's an idea.
But yeah, I mean, there's got to be, I don't know.
And I mean, that sort of stuff, if it's done well, people would froth over it on Twitch.
Yeah.
There's a
100%.
huge market for it.
Yeah. I mean, creative streams get viewers just for being creative. They don't need to rely on a game or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because if it's a good idea, then the people will come
And I mean,
watch that shit.
like, you know, as much as Twitch is pretty
Swagger
based
is
around
absolutely
gaming.
fucking baked. Holy shit.
How about you?
What the fuck?
I'm just trying to focus staying awake at this point.
Oh,
Just, like,
me and
dozing
Toby are
off there.
carrying this podcast.
Well, yeah, I don't want to fucking because let's talk about something interesting.
All right.
What do you want to talk about?
You guys would get mad at me and roast me.
No,
But,
do it.
Do it. Let's hear it.
I've been listening to a lot of Sam Harris talking about AI.
Oh, okay.
The whole like he was talking about how
Why would we roast you for that?
because we've been talking about AI and I keep bringing it
Oh,
up.
okay.
Nah, I like talking about AI.
It's fucking wild. I feel like we talk about it too much.
Nah.
It was just this. It was just this
We
one
talked
little
about it
thing.
last week, I guess, but
Yeah, it
we
was
don't
just-
talk about it that much.
There's this one little thing about how if they made a artificial intelligence that was like they had the intelligence of a research group, like a Harvard research group or whatever the fuck, and then they put that into a machine, it could do like 20,000 years of human research and development in a span of 1 week, leaving it on. Because the way that the machine thinks, the AI thinks, is through electricity and not biochemical.
But at the same time, I mean, how could you program an AI to act like a human if we haven't done all of that human research already?
Well, not to act like a human. I guess in terms of if you give it the comparative intelligence between,
Like knowledge base.
like, yeah, you give it the knowledge base, you give it, you know, through deep learning, simulations on how to do stuff. I mean, they had a deep learning algorithm make a robotic hand have dexterity. So they had a computer simulation, and this program would have the controls of this simulated hand. And it would try its best. It was given all these different tasks, like how to move a ball from one side to the other, you know, just rolling it on the fingers, how to grab things, and, you know, with every different shape of every different object and all of that. And they ran it for like, it was like fucking, if I recall correctly, it was like 2 million years of evolution of learning to use the hand. Like 2 million generations of this program.
So you're saying like it's like technologically simulating evolution in terms of like the human progress of learning all this shit,
Like
all these skills.
like if you have it running like running for the equivalent of 500 million human evolved years, it would know how to use the hand better than any of us could.
Right.
Like that kind of shit. Just
Yeah.
because of the experience you're giving this robot, and then you take that application and then you put that into a machine.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can have that software or whatever on a
Robot.
synthetic arm.
Yeah.
And wear the synthetic
robot,
arm,
it's called.
and bam, you can.
I thought robot was
do
cooler,
whatever.
but it's fine.
But surely with human research, the things that are interesting and the things that you would want to research would be the things that are abnormal. And surely if you did it with AI, then it would only see the things that are normal and not necessarily see the abnormal.
What do you mean
abnormalities.
normal and abnormality?
Well, I mean, like, you know, with human research, often the most interesting, you know, findings are when like something that you expect to happen doesn't happen. Like there's one person in the group that just does something completely wild, but it becomes consistent. Like, you know, there's a small percentage of that of people that do something very strange for whatever they're researching, right?
Right.
And surely if you program an AI to do research, it would only see what, you know, was considered the normal human way to do something.
This motherfucker too high for this shit.
You're right. I actually didn't understand a single word that you said.
That's fine.
We can't talk about this kind of shit. You know, it is interesting, and when we're sober, we can keep it tame.
While he was
but, like,
talking,
you just get like lost in like what you're explaining.
dude, while he was
It's crazy.
talking, I was just in my head. I was like, "Shit, I am so high.
Yeah,
I am so fucking big."
I completely zoned out.
Matt's basically asleep at
Dude,
this
he's
point.
literally-
I'm trying so hard to stay
I
He's
knew
your
awake.
Matt would do
mummy.
this.
Dude,
I'm just enjoying stretching too much.
I don't know how Joey Diaz does it, dude.
Matt loves stretching, especially when he's high or drunk. Like,
Oh, it's so good.
He'll just sit there and like move his head around, and it's
It makes
so
you so
funny.
loose.
It's so
You just
funny
realize
to
how
see.
tense you are sometimes.
You know,
Matt
everyone
is
will
one
just,
loose guy.
we'll just be sitting at a dinner table, and you'll see Matt with his head like looking at the ceiling, rolling around. It's so funny.
Have like a mini exorcism. Stretching is PogChamp when you're fucking high, though. You know?
Yeah, Pride Month lit.
Yeah, gang, turn up. If you're gay, it's your month, girl.
Yeah, if you stretch, it's your month.
or guy.
Yeah,
Or
Or
Z,
guy.
or
There's-
Zer.
there's
I
gay
mean,
guys and
girl,
girls.
you know, encompasses the, you know, everyone. Like, you're my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so this is a pride flag.
It's
And-
upside down.
It's upside down. This is a pride flag. and
Wait,
it
no, it's not.
represents that LGBT shit stuff, right?
But there's no such thing as an upside down pride flag, Toby.
Well, yeah, because the red's on the top.
Is it?
Yeah.
Roy G. Biv.
It looks the same either way, cunts. You know, fucking.
Well, the purple on the top looks stupid.
No, you look stupid, Toby. Go
It's
on with
not-
what you're saying.
It's not purple. It's violet.
What were you saying about the pride flag? Come on, I want to hear it.
Well, this is a pride flag, right? But
Wrong.
Have you seen how many like pride flags there are?
A lot.
What do you mean? Just
Like, I've
just
noticed-
sexuality flags?
Yeah, I've noticed from Pride Month, I've been seeing people post all the fucking different flags. There's so many flags.
Wait,
It's
like flags for what?
why is there a flag for every single subcategory under
You
the
know,
sun?
the one
Oh.
that really trips me out is flag sexual because it's just a bunch of flags with flags on them. It's
fucking
really
hot.
confusing. It's also the same tag, the same flag as inception sexual.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it keeps
yeah.
compounding.
That totally makes a lot of sense, dude. Flag
Yeah.
sexuals in the
Yo,
audience.
flag
Turn up.
sexuals, turn up. Pride Month coming at you.
This is your month,
I
flag
like
This is
how-
your month.
I like how this has just become like a Pride Month celebration podcast.
Yeah,
I mean, we got the rainbow logo and shit.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We're totally on brand for being gay
Hell yeah. If you're
or
gay,
or otherwise not
respect.
straight.
yeah, 100%, dude. Like,
Maybe we should have done a Pride Month podcast.
this has been it, dude. Where you been? Like, this has been the Pride Month
well, I mean,
podcast.
the thing that makes this podcast Pride Month is that we keep making jokes and saying Pride Month.
Turn up. No, we also
Turn
talked about semen. Now we're talking about the flag, you know? Like we talked about some
We
goofy
talked
ass
about
shit.
open relationships, but that's not really Pride Month.
Totally is, you know? Be proud if you
More
cheat your
just
wife.
sexuality.
Be proud. Dr. Disrespect, shut up.
Wait, was that a joke about him?
Cheating on his wife.
No, it wasn't. I was just like segueing into talking about Dr. Disrespect. Because
Yeah.
he's a good streamer.
Yeah, totally.
Genuinely is.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Someone was saying to me the other day that they don't think Dr. Disrespect is very entertaining anymore. They said that he's kind it was actually hilarious. They were like, yeah, Dr. Disrespect kind of stopped being funny and
Wait.
now he's just some angry old dude with a shit haircut.
Wait, who said this?
One of the guys we were recording with, I don't want to name who it was,
Oh
'cause
my god.
but it was
Was that in the VR session?
Yeah.
With a shit haircut? Dude, you can't call out
it's
Dr.
just
Doc on the
some,
podcast.
some angry old dude with a shit haircut.
well, hey, those aren't your words, right?
Yeah, they're not our words.
They're not our
we
words.
love
We
Doc.
love the Doc.
I like Doc.
He's one of the best streamers out still, I reckon.
Yeah.
You know, he kills it. His gag will never get old.
If you can't beat him, cheat him.
Jesus. And on that note,
Guide to domestic abuse.
I'm uncomfortable, dog. I want to change subjects. I want to switch lanes real quick. One time. Oh, god damn. Swagger, anything else you want to bring up? Any other topics you've been cruising through in your mind? Or should we wrap this bitch up once and for all?
Do you want to wrap it up?
I don't care either way, but
Let's
we gotta
keep it
have
going.
we gotta have something good to talk about if we're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? I ain't settling for no bullshit ass topics. Sorry, I raised my voice.
It's all right.
Matt,
forgive you.
topic.
That was aggressive.
Are you saying topic or topping again this time?
Topic.
Oh, actually topic this time.
Topic.
Okay.
When do you go to bed?
Didn't I specifically ask for interesting topics?
This is interesting. When do you go to bed?
12
12. 12
p.m.
You do have to clarify.
in the afternoon.
Grizzly goes to bed at like 6 p.m. or he wakes up at 6 p.m. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been going to bed at midday.
People have some
recently.
wild
I was just trying to segue.
Yeah, no, 100%. What time do you go to bed, Swagger?
Like 6 a.m.
Really?
Yes.
Damn,
As
you're a
of
night
late, I was up till 6 last night, and then I set an alarm to go off at 9:30 so that I could go to the gym and then drop off my hard drive. And so before I went to sleep, I got some fucking gamer subs. I made a bottle so that when I wake up, it's right next to me. I fucking chugged it.
Mm-hmm.
What I forgot to do was shake it up when I woke up, and just all the powder settled down to the bottom. So I just drank watered down shit and then just straight powder.
Just hit with the gamer subs all at once.
Yeah.
Total blast.
Woke me up.
Oh, 100%.
Woke me the fuck up.
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
Nice cold shower. Started my day. Something
Swagger.
funny. Something funny, Toby.
It's funny because
just seeing you sitting there going, nice cold shower.
Started my
It's
day.
funny because
Started my
I
day.
didn't ask him all that shit. I asked him what time he goes to bed, and that was his response. I literally asked you that. I waited for an answer. All I heard about was your fucking morning.
I'm not even high,
Well, I
and I
told you
don't
why.
even remember what he said. You know,
It started.
Swagger, I love you, but you do this a lot. You'll literally go into so much little detail over every single step when you're explaining something.
you know how like you can get placebo high from hanging out with people that are high.
Yeah, I'm totally getting that placebo effect right now. That's weird.
All right,
like-
fine.
Like, is that a real thing?
sober.
That's a real thing, right?
What?
One.
Like the placebo, like feeling high because you're around people that
I don't
are
know
high.
why you bring this up because no one here is high, dude.
We're all sober.
We're all totally sober.
Sorry, dog.
man.
Sorry.
Like, holy shit.
Sorry.
There's something in my
Why
eye.
would you bring that up? That's so weird.
Just wanted to ask.
I don't know. I don't know if the placebo high is a real thing or not.
I don't know. Is
Surely
it?
it isn't.
What was that beep?
I mean, the way I've been, it was the Discord sound.
Oh, we just heard a Discord notification from the computer, and it scared all of us. I was like, oh my God. Go on. Sorry.
I don't know. I mean, because I've been hanging out with, like, during this podcast, it's felt like I was a little bit buzzed.
I mean, it's probably just
Maybe-
the energy in the room, you know?
Probably just the energy. That's
you,
true.
You really
yeah.
adapt to, like mentally without even realizing to, like, whatever the vibe is, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but that's kind of what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you're just probably feeling giggly because
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
we're
yeah.
all being silly,
Exactly.
and Matt's like literally just the coziest boy.
It does look very cozy.
He's like ready to go
the
Betty
hoodie.
buys.
It's the hoodie, mate.
Looks very comfortable.
the
And
Misfits
that
merch.
Misfits merch.
Ooh, just so comfortable.
That's fire.
Oh my God, too bad it's not out right now and you can't buy any.
Yeah, fucking pussy.
Get trolled.
Hey, Cam.
there'll be
Pride Month.
More merch soon, don't worry.
When was the last time you stared at your palms for longer than 10 seconds?
Just this morning.
What triggered it?
Jacked off. No, I'm joking. I don't know, man. I haven't looked at my palms in a while.
You ever just sit there and look at your palms and go, these are the things that I manipulate
Swagger,
my space around me with?
you are the biggest stoner I know, but I don't ever think that. But now that I'm looking at my hands, like I think I'm on the same wavelength as you are, buddy.
We have 5 digits for a reason.
If you're
on
in
each
the
hand.
if you're in the audience at home, maybe just hold up your hands and look at them. Unless you're driving, or maybe still if you're driving, but just look at your palms and just think about how weird those things are.
And put your foot down a little.
You put your foot down. It's gross. It's grossing me out.
Stop driving so slow, pussy.
Yeah.
Hey, you, with your hands in your fucking nutsack. Cut that shit out.
I'm just like Matt's loving this. He's just laughing over it. Anyway, sorry.
I kind of like this this 4-person podcast vibe.
Let's cut the other two.
It's a little more chill. Let's just get rid of the little
It's
boys.
show up anyways.
It's good. I always envisioned this podcast to be like very modular, and that people
Yeah.
could leave and people could be here,
Yeah.
and it would still work ideally.
See, the problem with that was it always felt like if you missed a week, like you skipped a day of work, you know? At least to me,
Yeah.
it felt like I was doing something wrong if I skipped a day. I think we need to get that out of our head because it is good with less people as well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, as long as someone does it.
I haven't missed a single podcast. It's confirmed.
You will be soon, though.
Yeah, I'll have to, which is a shame. I wish I didn't.
Because you're going back to the
going back to the States for like 3 weeks.
You guys ever look at Misfits Swear Jar?
Yeah, I owe a lot of frickin' money.
I realized how little I swear on the podcast by looking at that. Because like compared to Fitz and you, I mean...
Explain what the swear car...
So Misfits Swear Jar is a Twitter account where someone just goes through every episode of the podcast and takes note of every time one of us swears and then gives a monetary value to each word. And then, makes a little graph showing who owes the most money on each
Twitter
episode. Yeah. And Fitz and Swagger are usually the biggest culprits, apart from on the podcasts where Mason has a story.
Because he'll say fucking
He
cunt.
basically just says fucking cunt every sentence.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always found that so
I
interesting.
definitely swear a lot. I try and work on it because, swearing definitely, if you are like sparing with it, it's more funny. You know what I mean?
It's also pretty epic.
Someone told me.
You say fuck a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say fuck like every other word.
Someone fucking told me.
That's like legit how you would say it though.
Someone fucking told me how.
Fucking, I was fucking, I was fucking.
I was fucking this broad.
It's a Swagger Souls conversation. Go on, sorry. Go on.
Somebody told me that swearing is the crutch to a crippled vocabulary.
Damn. Was it your grandma?
No, it was actually a guy that came to my school because he went to jail for smoking crack.
What?
Why would you take advice from someone like that?
That's not a joke. That is 100% real. That is 100%
Hey
real.
kids,
You know what I
we
mean?
got this fucking crack addict in here to teach you about the dangers of, being a crack addict.
It was literally it. You know how they bring fucking like ex-drug dealers and fucking ex-criminals and shit?
No.
They bring them in, they're like motivational speakers and they're like,
What's
this
motivational about taking crack?
Dude, this guy told a story about how he was part of a fucking, there was like 6 people in his gang or whatever. They all came over his house. He owed them a bunch of cocaine. He did not have the cocaine. And I think he skimmed it off the top or something, stole it. Comes over his house. They point a gun at his wife and his fucking 2-year-old kid.
Of course.
And they're like,
Pride month.
yeah, we're gonna kill him if you don't tell us what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
And apparently, they all went to this other guy's house who took the coke, and he was present for the murder that happened immediately after. They fucking shot this guy right in front of him. He didn't report it. He was also charged with the murder when everyone was caught. So he went to jail for that. And he was like, it was all because he started smoking crack, doing coke.
And you're just there in 6th grade like,
literally
crack?
Literally 6th, 7th grade. I knew what crack was when I was 6.
all right, don't brag, dude. I get it. You're hard. Damn. Fucking smoke crack as a 6-year-old. You know who we had at our school? A guy called Constable Cam. And he came in and he was a police officer. And he told us to obey the law.
And a talking giraffe. You ever get that?
No, we didn't.
You didn't get Harold?
No, we didn't. Oh, Harold?
Yeah.
Dude, the dental guy? Dental giraffe?
I don't think it was...
Dude,
I think it was
I'm
just-
dead ass serious. In primary school, there was like a dental truck that gave you like, or maybe it was like the shots. I think it was like, or
Blue?
I don't know. Or maybe it was teaching us about the dangers of drugs. We went into a van in primary school.
yeah,
And it was called Harold, right?
Yeah. The life education book.
Oh, fuck. So I was right about that.
Yeah.
Okay, but it wasn't a
They
dental
would
thing.
teach you about multiple things,
sorry.
basically. But it was this woman. You'd get in the back of her truck,
It's crazy.
and she would teach you about life.
Man, I forgot
and then
about
every
that.
now and again, she'd be like, "Now let's bring Harold out." And Harold was a talking giraffe puppet who would tell you about drugs and
That's
shit.
right. I forgot
Drugs are
completely
fucking
about
lit.
that.
You had actual.
We had real people.
Drug people.
that went to jail.
And we had a puppet.
Yeah.
We had basically Sesame Street, but it was like,
Yeah.
hardcore. It was teaching about heroin.
Y'all motherfuckers owe me
That's
drug
crazy.
money.
I completely forgot about that truck.
Yeah.
That was a major part of childhood as well.
Yeah,
in
it was
New
like
Zealand.
if you lived in New Zealand, the life education bus was a big thing. Because like
It wasn't even a bus. It was like an RV that was just carved out.
Yeah.
And it was carpet inside and like lights like these ones.
And it was all over the country as well. Like because I lived in Dunedin for half my life and then Auckland for the other half.
Wow.
And we had it in both.
Damn. Shout out Harold, dude. Drugs are bad.
Schools should have, they are. Schools should have people that come in high school and just teach people how to use drugs safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
I mean,
It should
yeah.
be based
not that
on
much
har-
crack.
Yeah.
This much.
It should be based on harm reduction.
Yeah.
Because just saying don't do it, it's illegal. It's just dumb.
Yeah, I mean, there should be...
Depends, dude. It's a complicated problem
Yeah.
for sure. I don't know if I want to get into that on fucking animals.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Which we are not on.
Yeah, we are sober.
No, but yeah.
I mean, I am sober, but they're all sober too, I promise.
Absolutely.
He doesn't feel like a sober guy to me, dude. Like, this guy feels kind of sus. I don't know about you guys. It's kind of like the odd one out, I think.
Want to do some role play?
I was just role playing.
I'm a cop. All right.
What is going on here?
Hello?
I'm sorry.
Hey,
What are you doing in my house?
pull out a gun and shoot you.
Okay, this is epic improv.
Okay, no, do me.
All right.
The best improv is when you just make a really impossible situation
Exactly.
and ruin it for the other person.
Hello,
Hey,
how you doing?
are you stoned?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Your eyes are really red.
Well, what up?
I just wanted to let you know that there's been a murder committed outside of your house.
For real?
For
shit?
real. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Sir, do you have any narcotics on you?
Nope. No, sir. Gang. No, I didn't say that.
Pride month.
Pride month. Turn up.
You're free to go.
Thank you, officer. You have a good morning, night.
You be proud, officer.
You be proud of yourself on this Pride Month. Be proud of yourself.
Are cops involved in Pride Month?
I mean,
I hope so.
There are some gay cops, yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
They should be arrested, though.
Disgusting.
It's a sin.
The gays or the gay cops? Like, you're just going to pick on the cops specifically?
No, not just the cops. But, I mean, they shouldn't really be allowed on the force.
Oh, dude.
They're probably just going to have sex with the criminals.
It's a good argument, man, but it's Pride Month and I ain't about to talk about that.
Yeah,
Turn
true.
up.
Yo, it's Pride month. Turn up.
Matt, what's running through your mind there, bud, besides your bed?
Ugh. A nice hot shower.
Oh, my God.
You should take a bath.
Matt, I think, is the kind of person that should only smoke weed alone. Because when you do weed, you're just like, this is just for me. I'm just going to roll my muscles and take a shower and go for a walk. I'm going to treat myself.
Yeah. I mean,
Matt loves treating himself when he's high.
Yeah.
He's like, so that's my Matt. You know what I'm saying? Is that right, Matt? Turn up.
you should get high one day and have a spa day. I reckon you'd love it. Just like facial.
He's not even saying
massage.
anything back. He's just staring at us.
just
Like,
so
we're trying to make
zoned out.
conversation with Matt right now.
Holy
And
shit.
he's just like,
He's literally just, for the listeners, he's leaning back in his chair. While Fitz and I were talking to him, he was just leaning back in his chair, staring and smiling.
Dude, I forgot people were even listening.
this is going to be such a weird podcast to listen to only audio-wise because, like, this conversation must be whack.
Go sub to the channel.
I don't know. I feel like we've just been, like, skirting through so many different topics. Does it feel pretty natural to you?
No.
Yeah, really weird, right?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
But it's fine.
I really think it's more of a spectacle to be enjoyed on YouTube.
See, the last podcast we did, the last Edibles podcast, you asked me that question, and I was like, yeah, no, it feels totally normal.
It was better last time, right?
Well,
we were on less.
okay. I mean, just because it flowed more doesn't necessarily mean it was better.
Well, this has definitely been like, there's been good highs in this podcast.
Yeah,
you know?
This
some good
one,
laughs.
it's been all over the place, but there's been some gems.
Yeah, for
Welcome
sure.
to the Meta Podcast, where we discuss whether the podcast was good before it's out.
Sorry. I was interested.
No, I'm just being
My
a
mouth
dick.
was mad dry as well. Could I drink some G-Subs? Go Misfits.
Co-message. Thanks, G-Subs.
Delicious. It's actually
Should we end the podcast at any point, or should we just, keep going and forever?
What does our audience reckon? Should we wrap this up? They're not even listening. They're not even here anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys.
A song. I don't have my ukulele.
And he's also very high.
Yeah, extremely so. It's actually like a lot. Man, thank you for sticking with us. If you've watched this whole thing, that's pretty pog.
Hello, Consistent.
Finish us off with a song, please.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
No.
No one else knows what it means,
All
but
right.
we do.
A song. Wait, what am I gonna play? Oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah. Thank you for coming out to the show. It was very nice for us, bro. I'm glad that you were listening to our show. And Toby, he's to my left.
Hello.
Please say more than that.
Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Swag us souls.
Hello.
How do you do?
Good, and you?
Ooh.
I do well, and that rhymed. Matt, what about you, man? How you doing? Breakdown for Matt.
What did it do?
What it do? That's when you say what it do again.
I thought that was pretty obvious.
That would have been very obvious.
Yeah.
So when I say what it do, you say what it do, okay? But on beat, okay?
Oh,
You
yeah?
with me here?
All right.
You with me, Matt? All right, you gonna do this? Okay. This is a big moment.
Yeah.
I wonder if you'll do it.
Here we go.
I wonder if you'll be able to do it.
This is
All right.
exciting.
It's just waiting to be get
on
to the
the edge
next
of my
part.
seat.
Okay. What it do?
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 That's
What
all
it do?
he says. It's like he says that at the beginning.
This is iconic at this point. I'm afraid
Actually-
to stop.
That sounded pretty good.
Does this sound good?
Oh, the what it do bit did, yeah.
We should probably wrap it up, right?
I mean,
It's like an 8-minute song. We're just repeating the same chord. It's not even a song at this point. We're just making conversation over
yeah,
ukulele.
but the ukulele makes it so much better.
Thank you for listening to the show.
Subscribe on Patreon or something.
For
We
more
made it.
exclusive content.
We did it. We
Fuck.
made it.
Woo!
We did it.
I'm so fucked.
I'm so fucked. Oh my God, what a trip. That was actually like an acid trip of a podcast, I feel.